base. Truth don't hide, it just waits for a face, Big footprints in a pine-slick path. Bob Lazar files with a government laugh. Court dates lost in a sea of red tape. We ain't 10-4, we just stay awake. True crime tales in a borrowed voice. We speak for the silence, not by choice. Got boots on the dirt and eyes on the skies, digging up stories they hoped would die. Mic, truth, and thunder, we don't back down. With a Bible in the glove box and boots on the ground. Aliens, lies, and backroom deals. We break that silence, 'cause the soul feels real. Military broadcast, midnight run, teaching vets how to speak what the war's done. From trigger pulls to microphone stands, from combat zones to healing hands. Public records, missing names, unsealed files, classified games. We chase what's buried, not what trends, and we pray for light at the truth's deep end. Mic, truth, and thunder, we don't back down. With a Bible in the glove box and boots on the ground. Aliens, lies, and backroom deals. We break that silence, 'cause the soul feels real. Some chase fame, we chase the facts. Some fold quick, we read the tracks. It ain't paranoia if it's always been there, and we ain't scared to lay it bare. Into the storm. We ain't perfect, but we were made for this form.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Into the Weeds podcast here on Military Broadcast Radio. I'm Amber.
And I'm Laura. I left my phone somewhere.
I hope everybody's doing well. We are joined by Audacious Audrey.
Hi.
And 1980 Millennial Commentates.
Hey, everyone.
And Nancy from the Toll Podcast.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yeah, and Ashley will be with us soon. I think it's her daughter's birthday, so I think they were having a good day together. So thank you everybody for being here. I kind of took a hiatus a little bit on looking at all of the records and videos and stuff.
Fair.
I was just like, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it this week. And so I just kind of did something else. I had fun on TikTok watching and seeing the different people that pop up just randomly. And I'm like, what is going on here? So I did have a lot of laughs and a lot of fun this week. So how about you, Laura?
I've had a very long week. There's things I need to do, people I need to respond to. I just drove an hour and a half each way to go see my little brother because he's staying at my aunt's house. So, you know, we're just vibing. But yeah, we have some stuff to get into today for sure.
Yeah, we do.
It's a wild week, and it's crazy that this far removed from the crime itself, that weekly it seems that everything changes.
Yeah, like. So the last document dump before the prison emails, I thought, wow, I don't think we can learn much more. And then the emails came and we were like, holy smokes. Okay. Knowing that she hasn't changed. Mm-hmm. Thank you, that New England girl. And thank you, Claire Power. But yeah. And then this document dump, you guys have been so great at going through all this stuff and picking it apart and finding out things. And I have been living through you guys this week, finding out things because I'm just like, wow, really? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no kidding.
So Millennial and Audrey have been the ones mostly breaking it down. Nancy's got her own side project going on.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. But
Audrey's broke down a lot more than me, but yeah.
Yeah. So what are you guys finding?
Go ahead, Audrey. Are you muted?
I was just saying a lot of crazy stuff. Like, it's wild to look at the timelines. It's wild to see, like, basically from Dee Dee's perspective, watching and looking at what she was doing on the internet and looking at the Facebook posts that we're going through and trying to decipher, was this Dee Dee? Was this Gypsy posting on their joint page? And trying to find out, was Dee Dee a really bad speller or was all of it Gypsy?
Right.
I think we have quite a bit of evidence that Dee Dee did have bad spelling, which makes it hard because Gypsy does too. Right. And so it's hard to separate out their idioms. You have to find context clues a lot. But Audrey talked about in her live discovering that Dee Dee visited a homeless shelter specifically for Gypsy's age group in Springfield. Not long before the murder, wasn't it a few weeks before?
It was April 29th. Don't quote me on the date, but it was around April.
Okay, yeah, so talk about that. Like, break that down for us more, like that we know that this happened.
So what I found is we have the police report where drugs and money was stolen. Mm-hmm. And then shortly after that, we have her Google search for the police. Then we have a Google search for 5 most common drugs that kids steal, why your kids steal your medicine. And then you have Dee Dee going online and looking at multiple shelters around their area, and then resource centers, which from what I've determined, the Rare Breed there in Springfield is more of a resource center during the day. But then I found on her Google Maps where she went and she got directions for that. And she got the directions. And then you have Gypsy and Nick saying that she was kicked out, but then they say that's part of their cover story. But I think it's one of those, there's always a little bit of truth in your lies. And they added that to part of their cover story. That way, if they slipped up and they said anything about it, they still were covering their own ass in that aspect. But from what it looks like to me, from Dee Dee's Google search history, it looks like she had this stuff stolen. She realized it's Gypsy, which she probably already had the idea it was Gypsy because she did this in 2011 as well. And she was like, I can't do it anymore. Go ahead and just get out of my house. Go grow up if you want to be an adult. And I think that Gypsy likely snapped at that point and was like, you know, she makes the comments, me or her, in her book. And I think that that's the way she felt. It was her or her mom. And she decided that she deserved the house because she thinks that she was the reason they got it. She deserves the money because it was her Social Security, but her mother was in the way. And that, I mean, that's all speculation at this point, but that's what the evidence suggests.
Also, she was still trying to see and talk to Dan during that exact time period, April and May 2015, that Audrey's talking about, when Dee Dee was like, oh my God, because it was April 18th, 2015, whenever Dee Dee filed that police report. She was talking about missing $56, her, I believe it was generic Xans and generic Oxys. And then it was not long after that, we saw Dee Dee looking up the homeless shelter. And then it was May something 2015 when Gypsy posted on her secret Facebook page, the Emma Rose one, in news, Dan Glidewell is a jerk. And Nick comments, and he was like, yes, dear, that's why you agreed to stop talking to him for us. And she's like, yeah, well, he's a jerk, you know.
Well, and we know now from the logs of her own personal cell phone, she never stopped talking to him, because you can see where she goes to his page and then it says read message, all this. And then you see where she deletes the message. And it's kind of concerning. She was a little obsessive about it. Like, there were days that she visited his profile 14 times.
Oh, wow.
Like, that's like, I'm surprised Dan didn't end up dead for turning her down, because that's creepy. It's giving what is the one little reindeer or whatever it's called?
Oh, baby reindeer.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Stop.
And Audrey, you had put the deputy report where they had looked into Dee and fraud and all of that, and they found bad checks in the 90s, but that was it. So the thought that Dee was going to get busted if Gypsy moved out or she kicked her out, you know, that's busted at this point. The only thing that would have been embarrassing is that she could walk, right? And at that point, maybe Dee was just over it. She was like, I don't even care if people are talking about that, because there was no fraud. That's
because she was using her correct birth date at the hospital, correct?
yes.
Yeah, and her Mo Health Net card, which, Nancy, wouldn't that be her Medicaid card?
Yeah.
Her Mo Health Net card, we see it in evidence on Nick's dresser where they photographed it, and it had the right birth date.
And the right name without the E on the end.
Yes, no E.
So when you say Dee was extending her birth date by 4 years so she could get more money, that wasn't even happening.
Yeah. So what was Dee defrauding? How was Dee defrauding people?
I think that she was with charities trying to get like money and funds from people. But like you said, we have her Missouri thing. And then we know that for sure, whenever she was being checked into the hospital, even though her files show different birthdays, her bracelet that she got arrested wearing had the correct date. But she tries to lie to the detective and say, well, according to this, I'm 23, but actually I'm 19. So Gypsy was continuing the fraud. And while we're talking about going over all of the evidence and stuff, I think, and it's been my opinion for a long time, that she was going to continue the medical fraud, because we see where she's looking up hospitals around Nick and all this other stuff, asking Nick about the hospitals there. And why would she need them if she knew that she wasn't sick?
Yeah.
So I have a question. What's the difference between a grifter and a hustler? Because I've had this conversation with several people. I mean, her daughter was sick. They didn't know what was wrong with her. She could have really thought that Gypsy at some point was going to die. Like we don't know what was in her mind to see this sick kid, can't get better, can't walk. So what's the difference between wanting to make a wish for yours? I didn't. Maybe she was just a hustler, you know, maybe, but her kid was sick. But her kid was sick.
There is a difference between a grifter and a hustler too. So, yeah, no,
I admire some hustlers. I mean, they're good at it, right? And
I know some really good ones.
they get shit done. But grifting, what, I don't know, was she stealing from people and charities? Her kid was really sick.
I mean, there is, I believe, an interview of one of the neighbors after Dee was found and after Gypsy was arrested and everything, being upset. I'd have to find it because she said she didn't understand because she believed everything Dee said and thought she was such a sweet person, but it was confusing to her that Dee had told her just like a week or so ago that, you know, she was so upset she didn't know how she was going to cover her bills, and she gave her cash, and now she knows there was $11,000 or something like that in the house, and she's like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good example. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think my personal thought is I think Dee had a mental illness and a like PTSD. I can't diagnose, you know, for anyone new, I don't have a medical education. I'm just opining, but having lost everything multiple times, I suspect that she kept a cash hoard and considered it almost like not there and continued the pattern of need in case she got kicked out or another Katrina, because she'd been thrown out of a family home with nothing and then got into Section 8 housing and was getting stabilized and then lost that to Katrina. So like, it's not good. It's a bad thing to do. I guess I'm just saying I can see how that behavior could manifest.
Yeah. Yeah. And for anybody who doesn't know, millennials, family and friends have been affected by Gypsy and Dee. So that's why she talks about it. So
yeah, I'm originally from Southwest Missouri. I lived in Aurora at the same time as them before their Habitat house. Didn't meet them personally, and I don't live there anymore, but I'm back there a lot. My family.
Yeah. So, and one of the other things that we also found out in all of these documents is that the story about Dee Dee and Gypsy being cut off from her family and Rod and his family is completely debunked now. They were constantly in contact.
Via Facebook, correct?
Via Facebook and probably other things. I don't know what else. Have you guys seen any other avenue?
I would imagine by phone, because Dee Dee did give Rod her phone number, but absolutely by mail because there's a question of did you get the package that we sent? So
and they mention calls at times too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dee Dee says call whenever you can. I don't care what time. Here's our phone number. Here's our address. So completely blows out of the water if they didn't know where they were after Katrina.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Ashley's here. Hey, Ashley, can you hear us?
I can. My camera is not working though.
It's all right.
Hey, girl, it's all good.
Okay.
So yeah, we're Ashley. We're talking about how Gypsy's narrative and Rod and Christy's narrative, and even Dee Dee's family's narrative has always been that they lost contact with them. They didn't know what was going on. And so now we're finding out that that is not true. And you guys have been blowing me away with stuff you guys were finding. And then I was like, wow. And then I got into the files today so we could go over some of them. And I'm just like, wow.
It's wild, isn't it?
How?
Chrissy and Rod even tried to say they weren't aware that Dee Dee had gained weight.
Yeah.
Remember seeing those clips, y'all?
No, I don't remember
They didn't
that.
know about the hospital visits. Like,
I remember that.
Well, and they were on their Facebook, and we have from their Facebook where they were posting pictures. So
yeah,
I say this is a big person. You ain't photoshopping that weight off. How did they not know?
And I mean, even if they've seen a video clip or two from their, newscastings or the times they went on the news is what I meant to say, you would be able to tell. I mean, not any shade. It's just is what it is.
Right.
Thank you, Swifty.
Yeah, Christy said, I think it was on a live on TikTok or something like that. I probably have a clip somewhere, but she said that, they were shocked. She still thought of Dee Dee as, big hair and pretty, and they were shocked that she had gained weight. And it's like, you knew you were gone on their Facebook all the time.
and not only that, no way Dee Dee and Gypsy didn't send them pictures of themselves.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
Well, we know from the mail. Is that what you think about the mail?
The mail.
There were pictures that were being mailed that somehow ended up in someone's yard. What was it? It was a little further than we originally thought, correct?
It was like 4 miles away or something like that.
I've got the map.
It's so odd too. It's like, why not just throw them away? Like, why just bring them to some random person's house, no matter who it was or how it got there? That's so odd.
And it was a lot of them too. It was like 30 pieces of mail, wasn't it?
33 pieces of mail, I believe.
I just shared
a days worth of mail.
Number.
Okay.
Got it.
So up here at the top, that's where Gypsy and Dee Dee lived. Over down here is where the mail was found.
Okay.
So it was a long ways away. She had to get a ride or something.
Yeah, because that's a main road there.
Yeah,
So that's the interstate.
Yeah, and then it. Yeah. So is this where the zoo is down here? No, that's a Lowe's. Does that say Lowe's? Yeah, Lowe's.
Lowe's.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, that's up on Kansas Expressway. That's the highway that turns into 13.
Yeah. Okay.
Walmart.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. It's like, okay.
But the zoo is right there. It's just
Okay.
right off that Kansas
Yeah.
Express. So
The paw print here. Is this Dickerson Park too?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it now.
Maybe she threw them out the window when they were on the way to Walmart or something. Like Dee Dee turned her head and Gypsy was like, woo! Real quick.
I'm just pretending today.
Yeah.
As somebody who gets mad and loves to throw stuff out windows, I'm not upset.
I don't want to know the context of that.
It's just cell phones. Whenever they get on my nerves, I just chunk them out the window.
Oh, okay.
It's a problem in my life.
Erica Cameron 416 in the chat said Demona threw them out the window.
Oh yeah, I just saw that. Did you? So the way she described how Dee Dee did not believe in multiple personalities, but in her book she swears Dee Dee had 7 personalities or 8 personalities.
And 5 didn't like her. Well, then we saw Morgan Elena found it first. People told me about it in my comments, and we finally found it. Dee Dee had a little joke magnet on her filing cabinet that said something like 5 of my personalities don't like you. Well, it was probably a freaking joke that Gypsy's writing this edits.
I looked for that magnet for weeks because I was looking on the fridge and I was like, it's not here.
You were too. Yeah, I must have stared at that fridge like that one cross-eyed. I'm like, it's
Yep.
For anybody that's wondering, it's on the filing cabinet.
in Judy's bedroom. Yep.
Okay, so let's get into Nancy's area here. So Nancy has been had interviewed one of Gypsy and Dee Dee's former neighbors, and I'm going to let you say her name, Nancy.
Sure, it's Dominique Gabriella.
Okay.
So long A. Dominique Gabriella. And she moved in around the same time, 2008, and lived there for several years, 12 years, I think. So she knew them through the entire duration. Not best friends, but neighbors. And they had to do Habitat for Humanity classes. That's sweat equity class stuff. So she had interaction there. They shared homeschool resource material. And of course, Gypsy would have movie nights. And so her and her son would go up there and donate to the fund for movie nights.
And I do have an image that you sent me. Where did I put it?
Got this, champ.
Yeah, I know. Okay, hold on just a second. So Nancy sent me an image of, what is this?
Oh, is it the recorder of deeds?
No, yeah, the deed. Where is
I'm going to
that?
see something right there. I don't know if that's it.
Not what I'm
She
looking
lived at 2217 West Volunteer Way. So there was 4 houses where Gypsy was, a set of 4. And so she would have been the next set over in that set of houses.
Oh, there it is.
Anyway,
Sorry.
I'm a journalist. I live in Springfield. I was a reporter for 20 years. I was here during the time of the murder and through Nicholas's trial.
Yes. Sorry.
I bring receipts.
I bet that was so crazy.
What'd you say, Ashley?
I said, I bet that was so crazy reporting on that. Like, I can't imagine.
Yeah, it's very confusing. So there's Dominique's records that I pulled up to show she wasn't a Habitat for Humanity house. The day she got it, and the day she did, so or what?
So, like Nancy said, she brings receipts. So that's that. And then
and Nancy, we trust.
Yes.
And then I do the best. I know people who know Dominique too.
Okay.
So I live here, so.
Yeah, actually, when I was going through some of the pictures from VisionCon and stuff like that, I was like, I wonder if Nancy knows any of these people.
I wonder if I do too. I was looking at nothing stood out, but her business partner was actually maybe like an organizer for VisionCon or something. So I was wondering about some more stories.
Yeah, maybe.
Sounds like there could be a part 2 to whatever you got going on.
Okay.
VisionCon comes up an uncomfortable amount of times.
Who does?
What does?
VisionCon.
Yeah.
Well, it's that fantasy world that she thrives in, right? So she's whatever Dee Dee's helping facilitate, Gypsy's in it.
Yeah.
And it's where she met Dan. And it seems like some of the few people she had blocked were people she met at VisionCon. So that runs deep and that could go any kind of way. And I'm very curious to see how it all goes.
Thank you, Mr. Millennial.
Yeah, Mr. Millennial.
I would love to know what you talked about with some of those people from VisionCon, Like, did she them? Did she tell them she could walk?
I would too, and we're gonna get into some of those pictures here in a little bit. But Nancy, do you want me to play the audio or the video first?
Let's play the video first because I'd like to weigh in on this. So I'd like you to weigh in on this.
And so what is this? Is this a teaser or what is this?
Yeah, this is just a little portion. My phone, I got there and my phone was like, hey, your camera roll, she's full. And I was like, dang it. So I just got a couple little clips of Dominique, but I'm a podcast, so I'm audio. And that wasn't necessarily my goal was to video her, but I did get a couple of clips and this is one of them.
Okay, here it is.
But I guess I just want to go back to that because there are times when she seemed really, really sick and like she lost weight.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Lots of weight. She looked just very frail. And she, in her face, it just looked hollow sometimes. Like her eyes were just, it was her eyes, a lot of had to do with her eyes, like something just, she looked sad. She looked very sad. And it was towards the end of all of this going on when the event happened, is like something was, she was hiding something. But I don't, you know, you can't tell, you can't just judge people.
Yeah.
And so she said that there was a very short amount of time sometimes when she would see Gypsy and she'd just be really sunken in and like, you know, just look so sick. And then, you know, a little while later, she's back up to normal, you know, whatever normal is. So, and then these notes came out that she would go on these 3-day binges of not eating or the apple diet, you know, and that starts to make more sense. And my theory is too, she knew how to cosplay, like she knew how to work this up and she had makeup and, you know, she could present herself however she wanted to present herself in the moment.
She really could. And she was anemic as well.
That's what I was writing down. But I thought it was interesting that she said she was hiding something.
She
I'm wondering though, like, did you clarify with her? Did you feel that then, or did you like realize that after the fact of?
No, she felt it in the moment because she walked up. If you remember the clip from last week when we did that, she walked up and Gypsy didn't know she was behind her, and she's startled. Oh no, are you okay? No, I'm fine, honey, I'm fine. And then you know wheeled off. So there was something different toward the end, but she didn't know.
Maybe inner feelings about what was being planned, you know.
Well, and this is the time because Audrey had lined this out, right? So you say April. She said it was 2 months before the murder. So we're talking the timeline when she got busted for the drugs and the money, probably. The police report, that would have been the timeline for Rare Breed, the facility, the shelter. That all lines up.
Interesting.
I started wondering if the times when she looked so bad could be after she'd snuck out with Dan and been on binges.
Possible. And then it's reported that she didn't eat for 3 days at a time, and that would make anybody look, you know, rough.
Well,
and
especially somebody who's already compromised.
Yeah,
she's taking pills on top of it. You know.
Yeah. And as somebody who's struggled with eating in the past, I'm sure you can even attest. Some days I looked really good, and some days I looked rough, and it could just be a week or so in between the two, and it was hard. It was hard.
Laura, I'm like that. Like because I'm already small framed, and like when I go on a little depression, if I just miss a couple of meals, you can see it on me because I'm already small. So just a few pounds, 5 pounds, and you can see it on me.
Yeah.
Audrey, wasn't there a Facebook post where she mentioned having lost 10 pounds in a few days on a new diet, or was she anticipating losing that in a few days? I can't remember.
I don't recall exactly what it was, but I remember that there was a gentleman that had responded and told her not to do that it was bad for her.
So I just want to throw this in here, not that it means anything, but my father and I both have this issue where we will fluctuate like 10 pounds within like a week or so time.
Sometimes even 20.
And it'll be like so short of notice. And it's not because we're eating extra or because we're starving ourselves. But I mean, we will look generally the exact same and we will both fluctuate a lot. So I'm not saying that's what she's dealing with. I just want to make it clear that it is possible. I know some people struggle to lose or gain any amount of weight, but we both can fluctuate and you don't notice anything.
Yeah.
Very easy.
So Nancy, tell us about the audio we're going to listen to.
I forget. What did I write in that email to you? Shoot.
You need me to remember that?
I do want to say really quick that she never recalled seeing Gypsy eat. At the movie, like candy or popcorn, when they had these Habitat for Humanity meetings, they would have potlucks, they would order pizza. And she was really perplexed because she'd never thought about it. And she's like, I don't remember. Because you would have think that, you know, Gypsy being in a wheelchair, getting in line, like that would have been memorable. Or Dee Dee making a fuss, getting her food and bringing it to the table or something. She said, I saw Dee Dee eat. I remember that, but I never remember Gypsy eating. She said, and you got to remember that Dominique doesn't know what we know. She's not following all of this. She's taken herself out of this equation. So she's not up to speed on what we know. And she said, but why would she be hungry? Because she was on chemo. And my mom was on chemo. She wasn't hungry. Yeah. So that wasn't out of the ordinary. So.
Yeah. And what you said in the email is she's talking about why she didn't do any interviews until now.
Oh, yes.
And she's been asked a bunch. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So here it is.
Well, Nancy's just
probably understand. Oh, sorry.
No, go.
That's all I had to say.
I was going to say, I can understand not nobody wanting to talk about this or go on an interview, especially after it happened. You know, man, I can't imagine getting eaten up back then because you said something different from what, you know what I mean? From what other people believe. Because people are vicious now, you know. So.
Well, that's a lot of why I think most of these people have been silent for so long. First, they were judged that they didn't see the signs. Now they're being judged for everything else. So, you know.
You got to blame whoever you can think of, whoever it's convenient to blame it on. And unfortunately, these people are not responsible for whatever happened.
Yeah, most of them are nice people, nice neighbors.
It's so easy to try and blame everything on everybody else all the time, but it happens. And, you know, a lot of times you can be a lot closer to somebody and not realize when something really bad is happening, you know?
Yeah.
It's really hard to judge or to tell, and it just is what it is.
Yeah. Okay, here's this audio of Dominique.
Let me tell my story, and I'm just like, no, I'm just sitting back and watching it all unfold. But yeah, a lot of it just didn't make sense, and it still doesn't make sense to me. So the reason why I agree to it now, because, you know, even though I haven't been following it close hand, I know from personal experience what I saw in them, and I just felt like it was the right time because this is the way I knew them. This is what I saw of them, and so all this other stuff just does, nothing.
Yeah, I can't hear the audio either.
Oh, you can't hear it?
Audio?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's weird.
But I couldn't last time either, so I thought it might just be me.
I could hear it on my end.
You can't hear it on
I can't hear it either, so I'm watching it on my phone.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened. That's weird.
Not into the weeds live stream.
Right?
Some sort of audio issue.
Okay.
They can hear it.
They can
could hear it? Oh, okay. Well, my bad. We're going to play it again then, I guess.
Play it, and who can hear it, and who can't try and, well, you'll be able to watch Nancy's video when it comes out.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, here we go.
Everything that's out does not make sense. They were both not well in the head. Could say that. I'm happy that she, I guess, feels like she finally has a life. Like, it's very sad that she had to do all of that just to feel like she was a person, you know, be able to grow up or whatever. But what is it that started this snowball effect? No, I just didn't want to be part of it. It just felt like a lot of people just wanted to, like, oh yeah, I knew them. So let me tell my story, and I'm just like, no, I'm just sitting back and watching it all unfold. But yeah, a lot of it just didn't make sense, and it still doesn't make sense to me. So the reason why I agree to it now, because, you know, even though I haven't been following it close hand, I know from personal experience what I saw in them, and I just felt like it was the right time because this is the way I knew them. This is what I saw of them, and so all this other stuff just nothing makes sense. Everything that's out does not make sense. They're
okay. Okay, so she said it didn't make sense. Everything that she's seen that's out there now, you know, she's confused.
She's very confused. I mean, she saw a mother who loved her daughter and would do anything for her. And so when it first broke and she was like, what? Wait, Dee was hurting Gypsy? No. And then she had a son who was Gypsy's friend, you know, the homeschool stuff. And so she's tending to him and trying to, and then she just pulled back from all the coverage. She's like, none of that makes sense. I don't, what do you mean she can walk? You know, like she never saw her out of the chair. And again, they were just neighbors. It's not like they were best friends or she hung out with these people every day, but it still affected their lives. And so she was just so confused. And now to see all of this, she's so confused. But, you know, she watched a few of Gypsy's videos and she's like, this something's wrong with her. Like, this isn't funny. This isn't right. I knew these people. They were sweet to me. So she just pulled back on that too.
Mm-hmm. No, I can't even imagine actually knowing these people and then seeing it played out one way for so many years. And then now you're being flipped upside down and learning all of this creepy, scary, disturbing stuff that was going on in this home that no one knew about.
And she, you know, was in the moment, they're weird people, you know, they're very sweet, very kind. She kept pushing that message, but something's wrong. Like, they're so into Disney. It's their life. It's their life. And you never saw Dee down. You never saw her say, like, it was just bubbly and at 1,000 miles an hour the whole time. And she's like, that was a lot. You had to take her in small doses. So.
Okay.
Well,
very interesting.
I'm not saying they weren't weird in the moment, I guess is what I'm saying, but also this is just blowing her mind.
Well, we lived around a lot of Disney adults, so
hey,
I
Disney adults I love very much.
Yeah. I know Disney people.
I made a note about something you said, Nancy, that Dom said she never ever saw Gypsy eat. And it just reminded me, y'all remember in Life After Lockup, whenever Ken, that one time, I think it was after Gypsy was pregnant, they were having one of their little, you know, bickery things that was being filmed. And he was like, well, you know, you don't eat. And she's like, don't say that. Like, she really like turned it up and freaked out. And at the time, it was like, what? And she's like, you know, the rumors. And now I'm wondering if, you know, she's worried about people knowing that she has eating problems still.
Yeah. And then remember when they were in that restaurant, he tried to get her to eat something too, and like she like started crying and went to the bathroom and stuff. You know, over him being like, just try it. You know.
Well, I've been there. So, but you know, at the end of the day, girl, like hiding that you have eating problems, that's like the least problematic problem that you can fess up to.
And I'm wondering what kind of eating aversion she actually had. Like, I mean, yeah, because like I have issues eating, and I'm supposed to get another surgery probably on my stomach because of gastroparesis. This will be the second one. And so like I hate eating. Like the thought of eating now just makes me ill. Just even
but in Gypsy's case, like it directly ties to her crime because she wants us to believe that there is no problem. I think it was easier to hide in prison because she had such a limited amount to choose from. Like it's not weird at all if she just eats the same thing all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's very true.
Now that she's out, I think it's harder to hide that maybe she actually has issues with normal, what, you know, people would consider a normal diet.
Right.
Because that plays back to exactly what Dee said being true.
Mm-hmm. But she has gastroparesis
Does she?
as well. Yeah, she was diagnosed with gastroparesis.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've heard people say it several times.
I've heard people say it, but have you seen it in documents?
I remember. I believe I remember Becca or somebody going over the medical records and saying she had gastroparesis.
It's there.
So
we're gonna put a pin in that. That might be true. If anybody knows, clarify in the
yeah.
comments.
If I'm wrong, please tell me. But
not to doubt you. I just hadn't heard about it.
But
somebody in the chat said Gypsy farts a lot. Is that related to gastroparesis, or is that just a joke?
So gastroparesis is basically a paralyzing of the stomach muscles. And so it took, I was talking to the doctor the other day. He's like, it took you almost 4 hours for the food to even start moving in your body. And I'm like, wow. He's like, that's like really bad. And so I was just thinking, if she does have gastroparesis, she could be dealing with a lot of the things that I deal with. Like I have kind of a food aversion because the thought of eating food makes me sick. I literally used to have to be sat next to the bathroom at restaurants because it would literally get caught and it would just come out.
That's
just
scary.
Automatically. And it was very embarrassing. And so yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking if she does have gastroparesis,
someone said that she mentioned dysphagia, which is swallowing problems, but you also had swallowing problems.
Yeah,
too.
I also have swallowing problems as well.
Is it connected to the gastroparesis, you think?
Probably. But yeah, so I don't know.
Well, and I think that her not eating is why she's lost weight after prison, because in prison they have to give you those supplements and all that. Mm-hmm. So I think that it just shows she's not taking care of herself on her own.
Yeah.
And prison food's all like carbs and starch, so I mean,
lots of fillers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you pretty much everybody gets heavy in prison. So it's kind of like a rite of passage in prisoners. So I don't know. That was just my thought for the day.
So I'm working on the podcast. I don't have it done yet. These projects take a while, especially when you're on your own, a one-man band. So, but I'm working on it and out soon.
Well, I'm excited to hear it. And please, everybody go and listen to the Toll podcast. She's got 2 stories in there that are just really very interesting and could be part of the same story. So,
yeah. Thank you. Yep. Season 2, Poison Control is out now. Join me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I guess what we'll do now, if anybody has anything they want to present, they can do that now, or we can go into the what are? Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. So I forgot we've got to talk about the copyright strike.
Yeah.
See, it's that important to me. I genuinely.
That's how much it matters.
Completely forgot about it.
Yeah. So since it's the namesake of our program tonight.
Yeah, Alora did the thumbnail, which you did a great job with, by the way.
Thank you.
But
yeah. So as many people I would say are probably aware, we along with Haiti Joyless, Renell Smith, and Military Broadcast Radio got copyright strikes. I believe that Becca might have gotten flagged for bullying, but
community guidelines or something like that.
It was a community guideline strike, so I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm sure that she'll clarify eventually if she hasn't already.
Yeah.
But as for the copyright strike, because I think that's what has to do with us, so that's what we're going to focus more on. Yeah. So she flagged 100% of our video, the whole video.
Mm-hmm.
For a 2.5 minute maybe podcast clip that we played in a 3+ hour live stream.
Mm-hmm.
And in our opinions, we believe that it fell under fair use, and we did end up getting a response back. Do you have a picture of it on the computer?
No, but I can bring it up real quick.
You can bring it up real quick.
Yep.
So we did get a response So we'll see if we can get a hold of it. But you know, a copyright strike is a very serious thing. You have to be a certain level of, in my opinion, delusional to start randomly copyright striking a bunch of people. It's kind of a big taboo on the internet, and the fact that that's what Gypsy decided to do is very telling to me. But yeah,
hopefully to strike a 3-hour live for a less than 3-minute clip.
Yes, less than 3-minute clip. So we're gonna put it up on the screen, and we'll just read out to you exactly what was said.
Okay.
1 second, guys. Sorry.
So I completely forgot, and Joel. I don't even think Joel and I talked about them striking military broadcast radio.
You should talk to them so that they can get it resolved. But basically it says, "Hi, Amber. Thanks for reaching out. This is Candy from the YouTube Support Experience team. This follow-up on the concern that you raised regarding your copyright counter notification. I can only imagine what you might be feeling right now, so let me help you check it. Your counter notification has been forwarded to the party that sent the takedown request, and the associated copyright strike may be cleared from your channel. We allow the claimant 10 U.S. business days from the date of your counter notification was forwarded to respond with evidence that they have taken court action against you to prevent the reinstatement of the video in question. If we receive no response after that time period, your video will be restored and the associated penalties on your account will be resolved. You can check its status within the YouTube studio. This might seem lengthy, but I hope it helps. I'd also like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to clarify your concerns. I'm rooting for you and your channel. Please continue the great work you're doing, producing great quality videos, keeping in mind the recommendation set aligning with the policies. I wish you luck for your channel. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us if you have other concerns with your channel. We're always here to help. Warm regards, Candy."
I thought it was funny that it was Candy.
So on top of it being Candy, Gypsy Rose, as you can all see from the time of this being sent, which was on like Wednesday, has 10 business days to sue us. So
otherwise the video's back.
Or we get the video back. So in my interpretation, that means that we won the copyright claim. So we'll see. We hope that we don't get sued, because who wants to go through all of that stuff? But we know that it'll hold up in court. So
also,
yes.
Isn't Stanfield still Gypsy's lawyer and manager also? And we know that he can't file in the right jurisdiction. So if she sues you, it'll probably be filed in like Alaska or something.
Yeah.
Well, we do have to say my mother and I were present for the very last Gypsy Rose lawsuit that happened. And genuinely, whether we feel, no matter how we feel about parties involved, Stanfield actually made a fool of himself in front of the judge. The judge laughed in his face, and that's what it is. So I really hope that he brings his A game whenever he does anything in the future.
Yeah,
I
will. And didn't the judge tell Stanfield, whenever he told Stanfield, this isn't the right jurisdiction, that's why I'm tossing this out, Stanfield was like, well, where would you suggest I file it? Didn't the judge say, I'm not doing your job for you?
He's like, would you like me to do your job for you or something like that?
That's what he said. And Stanfield was very stressed out. He was fumbling his papers. He was wiping the sweat from his forehead. He was stuck in a corner between a rock and a hard place. That's all I have to say about that.
What if that was his A game?
I'm sorry. A couple people talking at once. What was up?
Go ahead, Audrey.
I said, what if that was his A game?
If that was an A game, I don't know how Gypsy got the plea deal.
That was his
have something going for him. But
maybe he's just out of practice.
Out of practice is possible, but that was rough. It was rough. And maybe he was just stressed out from the morning that had transpired. But you know,
I can only imagine though, like going up against Fancy. I can only imagine the.
Yeah, but the morning didn't have anything. Like he filed in that jurisdiction weeks before that, so that's what made him cool. So like it didn't have anything to do.
True.
Maybe
So,
he like a secretary who kept him in line before, and that person's gone.
I don't know.
That judge
Man.
is probably pissed. Oh, sorry. You go ahead, Laura.
No, go ahead.
What were you saying, Ashley?
I was going to say that judge is probably pissed that he even took the lawsuit and brought it to Missouri like that. You know?
I will say
I'm sure they
that
are.
the judge seemed to be a little bit fed up with both parties involved, but he basically told one party involved to shush, I'm on your side on this one. Stop digging your hole deeper. And then went and addressed Mike as he needed to be addressed. And I think he did a darn good job with it. And yeah, again, I'm not saying that Mike has never done a good job on anything, but what we watched was a mess.
He was definitely off of his game. So
it was a mess.
Yeah, and like he was like standing in front of us, and I tell her, you know, the only thing I remember is like he was just like so tall. And and he was just so tall. And
say it.
Go ahead.
We're all like leaning back.
Yeah.
And because we were seated right here, his behind was like right in our faces, and Fancy was like way down here, you know. And so it was like he just had this massive behind. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like that's the only thing I could think about for most of it. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be taking notes.
And everyone says I'm the weirdo.
And it's not even that. It's not even that. It was just like his pants were fighting so hard against his behind. And I was just like captivated. I was like, oh my gosh.
You could tell it was like stretched and tight.
Stretched is like as tight as it would go, and I was just like, oh my gosh.
My man needs some apple bottom jeans.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Got a big old butt.
I'm not saying like he looked bad or anything. I'm just saying because I was sitting there like that, that's the only thing I could think of. I'm sorry, I'm weird.
That was the first thing he said to me when we got out to the car.
I don't know what else to say. I mean, sorry.
So I hope it can be put on record that she's the freak, not me. She brings it up every time.
I'm sorry. It's just me.
I appreciate a fat ass. I'm not upset by this.
So you're saying you like
Most
big
notable
butt.
feature was that.
Hey, my husband's got a big old butt too. So
Anyway, so I think the moral of the story, though, is that Gypsy has a little bit less than 10 business days now to sue us. And if she does not, we won the appeal. So, woohoo, guys. That's really all that we have to say about it. We're not trying to do any type of thing about it. We all knew that it was fair use. Gypsy, she put out some kind of a statement, and we don't have it on, file.
it doesn't matter. We plead the fifth. So
Yeah, she put out some kind of statement that was just factually incorrect. And
yeah. So anyways, yeah. So
It's a waste of time.
it is a waste of time. And, I mean, I would think that she would put more effort in trying to hold the doctors accountable that she says ruined her life and, tortured her rather than a podcaster and my daughter.
Well, also she went after a military charity for disabled veterans. I mean, there's all kinds of people that are on that network. Don't get me wrong. But regardless, they're all people that are just trying to have a voice in this world after they dedicated their lives to this country. And that's who you decide to go after. I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, and going over to a whole nother platform to look for y'all stuff, like that's her digging. Like, come on now.
Yeah, and we even got it taken off of Facebook. Do you know how hard it is in 2026 to be taken off of Facebook? They are trying to fight against all kinds of things, and they allow a lot of weird stuff on Facebook right now,
which I didn't realize until just recently.
It's insane the kind of stuff that you can get away with putting on Facebook.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even know Facebook did copyright strikes. I didn't even know that. I've been on there for almost like 20 years almost.
Well, it was on Reddit too, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
somebody on Reddit?
I think she was trying to go after people on Reddit. And I'm so sorry, guys, that I don't remember exactly who it was, but there were people that were getting like issued takedowns or something like that. If I remember correctly, someone in the comments clarify. But it's like,
even on Reddit, you have to like a screenshot of her podcast or whatever. You have to edit it and transform it, or a copy. They can do copyright strikes on Reddit and take down your posts.
Can we talk about that picture of her, or no, I'm sorry, the picture of Ken and Aurora that she put the little copyright claim on? Like,
Can you even do that before the copyright's been approved?
She didn't even register for copyright. She registered for a trademark for her podcast, for her name.
Yeah.
It's not even the same thing. And from what I've researched, and I'm not any kind of specialist in any sort of way, I'm sure y'all can tell. But it seems like you can have a copyright on any of your original works. I missed that. But anyway, but yeah, but it doesn't really apply unless like I'm posting on, we're selling like that picture. If I took that picture of Ken and Aurora and put it on a t-shirt and then I was like, this is my original work, and I think that's pretty much the extent to where you can be, held accountable. I don't think you can just say, you can't post this Instagram picture or else. It's not how it works.
Well,
especially on a public platform.
Getty's has like a license or how did they trademark everything, right? Or copyright?
I'm not sure how that works because I know that I had a video that I worked with a company on and they own rights to it and I own rights. And every time, like I tried to post it on YouTube, like probably a month later, and it got taken down for that reason. I had to go and explain like I own it and the company owns it. But I had just posted it as it was. I didn't post commentary or anything extra to it. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if they were able to get me for that reason. But like I said, I just explained, hey, I own this video.
I went to copyright my podcast and it was just like, well, as soon as you create it, it's copyrighted, like it's yours.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that all means. It's weird.
Janice Harper in the comments says they got Becca because the document she showed had an address on it.
Yeah, something like that. But then they said it was like dangerous, something like that. Yeah. I don't even know. But yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I can understand I can understand that. Someone said she's not living with Ron and Christy because that's that's
actually I think it was the address of Volunteer Way, if I'm not mistaken.
That she put on the
screen that Gypsy got her for.
Becca did?
I think so.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant what the comment
I could be
wrong.
I could be wrong.
No clue.
Someone
in the comments said that.
Way. Okay.
Which is
which is crazy.
Which is crazy. Why would that be in it? That shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
I don't know if that had to do with bullying, but regardless, I mean, it's all stupid. It's all stupid. Yeah, she's just trying to find anybody that threatens her.
Well, and it goes against completely the whole I have given this to God and I'm
Zen
turning over it,
bothered persona.
Yeah, that's not very Christian to let go and let God and then file a bunch of, you know what? I think I can say it legally and freely for our thing. At least ours was a false copyright strike. And that Haiti Joyless is not going to, release her information. Why would Renelle want to release her information to a murderer?
That's actually something I wanted to talk about. Actually, I was thinking about writing something to somebody. I don't know who I've decided to write it to. But I am upset at the fact that I have to give over my information to a convicted murderer.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
It's very messed up that I have to give my information to a convicted murderer.
So I'm not saying that I disagree because I 100% agree. We should not have to do that. But I think the reason why YouTube does that is because after they've kind of disputed it, realized that there's nothing they can really do on their end, they want to completely remove themselves from anything.
I get it.
And they make it a legal issue. But I do agree we shouldn't have to dox ourselves in order to.
Luckily, I got a P.O. box a couple of weeks ago. So right before it happened. So I used my P.O. box. But dang, it's like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And for other people, you know, who don't have the backing of military broadcast radio,
yeah,
for them to be vulnerable and put out their information when we know that Gypsy does everything by proxy. And there's a lot of weirdos that she has collected over these years. And I say collected
threats.
And I say collected because that's what she does. Her and her family collect people. Yeah. And then they use them for the time that they need them. And they will either throw them away or they'll just put them over in their pocket until they need to pull them out again. So I only know because I'm watching. I have never had any interaction with any of these people. Alora and Millennial talked to her to Christy on Brandy's
podcast. We talked to Brandy. Show. Christy kind of like was in the comments, and then she hopped up on live and she was like, "Oh, I don't know what I'm doing," but girl, you know what you were doing.
Oh yeah, she wanted to try and turn us to Gypsy's side. Obviously didn't work. That was a year ago.
Yeah. So, and the things that she said on that live stream, like even towards people that I do not like, it showed me when we talked to her what kind of person Christy really is and the things that she's willing to divulge about people just because they wronged her or she doesn't like them. Like there's certain things that I will never repeat that she said on a live stream about people that we clearly do not like.
Yeah.
It's like, why
I forgot about
would
that.
you do any of that? And that's just nasty. That's just gross. And Christy, I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt for a long time, but you're gross. You're gross.
Well, and the emails from the prison emails definitely solidified that all of them were toxic and problematic. But now finding out that they all knew about everything that was going on in Gypsy and Dee Dee's life is really interesting.
Can you guys talk about that message where Rod sent Gypsy saying, "I'll come get you 5 days after the murder," or you want me to come get you? What can you tell me like the significance of that and maybe what it meant?
So it was before they had found Gypsy, apparently. So basically, people have suggested that maybe he sent it to try to see if she would respond because, you know, the girl is dead too message. So I need to go back to it and look and check like what time it was, because that'll tell us where it actually fits in on the timeline. If it was after detectives had already found out where they were or not. But I do know that it was on the 15th, which, Millennial, that's the day they were arrested, correct?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what time by chance?
No, let me Google it real quick.
Okay.
You were not kidding with that aggressive typing.
Oh, yeah.
It reminds me of when I was like a kid in the doctor's office and I saw these ladies with these majestically long nails and they were just tip-tapping away. I'm so fascinated by that. But it's hard to type with nails on. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, it is.
I used to have long nails, but I work with plants now, so I don't really get the option, you know, but
Yeah.
I'm
I try to
not
type.
finding the exact time. Audrey.
Okay. Somebody said 3:13 p.m. Jelly, can you tell us how you know it was 3:13? That way we can try to track down an actual time zone.
yes, that'd be great.
Someone said, I can't wait to see the movie Dee Dee's Revenge.
Someone
Yeah.
said time zone. Yeah,
That'd be
I'm not
crazy.
good with words. Time frame. Yeah, somebody else is saying 9:02. I'm not sure what time.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'll see if I can pull up the casebook. You guys
I've
can
been needing to do that, and I'm going to be honest. I just went down the rabbit hole of everything else rather than that at the moment.
Yeah.
I get it.
There's so many ways you can go with it. You can find one thing and it pulls a thread for another thing. And it's like, oh, let's go here. And you completely abandon that other line of thinking.
Well, and it doesn't help that I have ADHD, so I've abandoned it before the thought even got all the way through my head.
Okay. I get it. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of peruse Gypsy.
Yeah, sorry to throw us off. I was just, it's such a weird.
No, you're fine. So this is Cajun Angel, their Facebook account. Who is this? Millennial, do you know? This Gypsy and Dee Dee? The Cajun Angel?
I'm not sure. Do you know, Audrey?
Yeah, it's the DGIP page.
That's what I was thinking. I wasn't sure.
Okay, so I have no idea. Hey, Hakab, I haven't seen you in a while. And thank you.
Sorry, my mic turned off. I was saying, yeah, it's their joint page. It's the DGIP page.
Okay. So we're just going to kind of peruse this. I'm starting on page 134 because this is where the pictures are. And I thought that would be a little more interesting to everybody, especially, since we're starting with military.
There we go.
So this was done 5/25/2015. Okay. So May 25th. Oh.
Little brother's birthday.
Yeah.
We're going to be in Vegas for his next birthday. Ayo, if anyone can make it to CrimeCon, say hello to you.
Yep. Okay. And then
I'm going to try to come.
I hope you can come.
I would love to meet you, Ashley. I know that Nancy and my mom had the pleasure, but I didn't. And nobody's met Audrey.
I want to meet all of you together. It'll be like
that would be
meet
fun.
One day, even if it's not at CrimeCon.
Yes, we need to have.
We'll have a little girls' day one of these days.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll go somewhere
on a beach.
On the beach, I'm down. Let's
I'm
just go
not
to
a
a beach
beach
that's not
person.
in Florida.
I'm not a
Hawaii's
beach
an
person.
option.
I love the beach.
I have
That'd be
friends that live in
awesome, yeah.
Hawaii. Let's go.
Okay, so they went and saw the Age of Adeline. That was their new car. They got this.
Oh, I thought that was a Scion XB. I'm like,
It's 4/12/2015.
I love boxy.
And we see that people commented on it.
Which I have the documents for that purchase.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, with
wow.
the trade-in and everything.
That's super cool. Happy Easter.
Mhm.
Happy New Year. Not in order, it seems.
Yep.
Oh, I also went to the midnight showing of Mockingjay.
We did. And Alora dressed up.
I think I braided my hair and wore a black shirt and green jeans.
Okay,
green
maybe.
pants.
Yeah, that's all you did. Yeah, you didn't do much.
But we also went to whenever they released it at Walmart, we went to that and they had cupcakes.
That was a dud. It was supposed to be this big party and for the release of the DVD.
It was in Poinciana, Florida. What do you think there was really going to be?
It's right outside of Kissimmee,
Orlando.
Orlando. It's just right there. You would think that they'd have something.
Nah, I was so excited to go, man. I was having fun. I was happy to be there. Back when Walmart was open till midnight.
Yeah, right. So, yeah. So, this is one of her friends.
Sorry you got involved in this.
Sorry, lady.
Oh, gosh. It's just her. I feel so bad.
Yeah, well.
There we go. Mockingjay lives. Yeah.
I thought it was cool that they even made the districts in the movie theater. We didn't do that.
Dang. Oh, no, it wasn't that cool. But which was a lot closer to Orlando. You'd think something cool would be happening. But yeah, I see the little Mockingjay in her hair. That's really unique. That's kind of
There's
cool.
actually some really cool pictures in here.
Oh, I forgot. I had one of those pins, though.
Yeah.
I did have one of those pins. I was one of those girlies.
So that's a wig with a cool braid.
Yeah.
They really did it up in the costumes.
Yeah.
How many costumes did she have? Good Lord.
Yeah.
Right?
Saw the trash.
This is elaborate.
You know?
There she
Yeah,
is.
that's what I was saying, 1980. They're always pretty nice costumes, you know?
Right. Those aren't that
Elaborate.
that doesn't look that cheap. That
Yeah.
armor thing.
Mm-hmm. Got the Mockingjay here.
That's the same one that was there.
Yeah.
I wonder
Cute.
if a cosplay maker made that for.
It looks like it a lot of times. People make, custom stuff for people, and that doesn't look like something you can just pick up at Target, even at that time.
Okay, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
It looks nice.
Like the former neighbor was you know, I was asking her rapid fire questions about, and she had no idea why, because she's not keeping up with all this. But I asked about the pull-ups, Gypsy wearing pull-ups, and she's like, no. Like when she had to go to the bathroom, her mom helped her. And I was like, how long did she play that up for?
Really?
I'm like, if she had to go to the bathroom here, does her mom have to help her? Like, does she, what is going on in my brain?
Yeah.
So
Really?
Dee Dee really was wiping her butt.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's weird considering that she went to the bathroom alone at the movies.
Right? And then there's that.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Oh no. My brain breaks, you guys.
Yeah. And this is just from, what she remembers and what she saw. That doesn't mean one thing or another, but it's just like, it's so confusing.
They acted way different around a lot of
You're more confused. I'm sorry, what was that?
I said, I'm sure they acted way different around a lot of different people.
Yeah. Is that Dee Dee's bed?
That's not Dee Dee's bed. I don't know. Don't
Whose
know.
dog is that?
Dogs, yeah.
Yeah.
So she was sleeping over at other people's homes.
Well,
we
we know she did.
I mean, there's picture proof now.
That was 2014.
Maybe
It could have
11/03/2014. So that's like 6 months from the crime.
So it could have even been like a Ronald McDonald house or something.
I'm gonna look through my notes and see if that was when Dee Dee was having surgery or anything.
That is not a Ronald McDonald house, in my opinion. With dogs.
Oh yeah.
Remember that lady Marsha who said Gypsy would stay with her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
This girl loves her Kansas City Royals.
And Marcia said that she presented herself as an 8 or 9-year-old, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Literally.
Is that their hands or somebody else's hands?
It's theirs.
Yeah, it's theirs.
Can you read that there?
Yeah. Well, if you this one.
Yeah.
I'm writing this I am writing this post for my amazing mama. Since before I was born, she loved me and I loved her. Her love is like a bright ray of sunshine that beams on me, giving me happiness and love. Through many hardships we have overcome, we came out of it with smiles on our faces simply because we love each other. My mama is such an amazing woman because she is many wonderful things. She is kind, selfless, giving, positive. Actually says positive. Great role model, loving. She's a kind person that is an angel, and now and again I come across a feather on her. She's most amazing because of the pure, true love she gives me. I am truly a blessed girl. Heart emoji. People ask, how is it after going through Hurricane Katrina, and how is it y'all could still remain so happy? The answer is because we are together. Heart. Our bond is so special, and it's never fading, never ending, unconditional, true love. Heart. I love you so much, my darling honey. Okay. And I want you to know you mean everything to me. Heart, smile, heart, XOXO times 1,000.
Yeah.
So I mean, I can go two different ways with this, and not
Marsha. She says that was beautiful and spoken from a beautiful heart. Your mother is a fantastic person and one of the most caring person I know. You were truly blessed when God put you two together. So that's what Marsha said.
Marsha. Yeah, I mean, I find it odd that she would write such an elaborate post about someone that she claims the things about Dee Dee, but also just to play devil's advocate. I mean, I feel like a lot of us have been in toxic relationships where we wrote like a really happy-go-lucky post when things weren't all as they seemed. So I'm not saying that defends anything. I'm just trying to, think about what somebody else might say about it.
Yeah.
So this is the American Cancer Society. This is 9/3/2014.
And it's like, I'm sure that sometimes there's mess ups, but they're not going to be treating you at the American Cancer Society.
Well, I don't know what was going on here.
Speaking, she had those little speaking engagements.
Yeah.
Yeah. She had a mask pre-COVID.
Yeah.
So. Glad you like flowers. Hope it brought a smile to your beautiful face. Sorry, Nancy, what?
sorry, at the Keith Urban concert, she had a mask then too. She didn't wear it the entire time, but she also had her teeth out. So I was wondering if some of it was to hide some of that.
She's a fairy.
Does she have her teeth out right there?
Can't tell.
Oh my gosh, I think she does.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like they're out.
Yeah. It looks like they're at like a tea party kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Rachel.
Oh. Oh, okay. Interesting.
The former they were told the former neighbors told the entire time that she was getting some treatment.
That's interesting because I've seen in Dee Dee's history where she was looking up tea parties.
Oh, really?
Sorry, guys. I'm looking over here. I'm not looking at the comments. Laura, can you pay attention?
The former neighbor said that they were all led to believe that she was getting treatments for leukemia during that whole time.
Oh, really? During the whole time?
Well, the time that she was there, she was, she'd be sick and they go for treatments, and Dee Dee'd have stories about treatments, and Gypsy'd be sick from the treatments.
I did see somewhere in here she's in a hospital bed. It says she had a tumor in her stomach removed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, to the person that has all of the records.
So this is her birthday. It says happy birthday, sweetheart. This is, but it's September the 3rd, 2014.
Everything adds to the mystery.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Little cupcake. A tea looks good though. Oh, I wonder why that's redacted.
There's probably a kid there or something.
Oh, yeah. Man, this kind of almost makes me want to have a tea party.
I saw, ladies, we've got to go to Chicago. There's a tea party bus or something like that I saw.
Tea party bus.
Oh, yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah. We'll plan something, y'all. We really should one of these days.
Well, if Amber gets sued by Gypsy, then we have a road trip.
Yeah.
Well, and
whatever jurisdiction Mike files it in.
And whoever can make it to CrimeCon, we can have some fun too.
In Vegas.
I'll be there. It's in Vegas in May. Anybody wants to go?
I remember
I just looked up tickets. I just looked up tickets a while ago, and I mean, if I want to risk my life and fly Spirit, it's cheap, but otherwise, it's like $700.
Well, you can only come for like a couple of hours, right? Don't do that. That's
Don't
crazy.
do that. That's a waste of time and money. Don't do that.
Yeah, go next time.
Do some other time.
I'll call out sick. Just kidding.
We'll figure something out. But yeah, no, this is wild. I remember at CrimeCon, Nancy, I was walking behind you and your sister for a minute, but I couldn't tell it was your sister. I thought you were just like having an important conversation. I wanted to say hi at first. I was like, ooh, I'm going to just go run off and get my coffee.
We have our toll team on.
Yes, with your toll. Well, that's how I noticed you. I was like, the toll. And I was like, oh, that does look like Nancy.
This is the funny picture.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely looks like she's playing it up for the cameras.
She does she's eating real mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Video. She plays it up so much in that video, but she also looks like she's struggling to swallow too.
So what did she get?
Can't tell. It looks like tickets to
Oh,
something. Medieval
fair.
times.
The Ren Fair. Oh.
I want to
She
go
said
to
in her email she'd never been to a Ren Fair, I don't think.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, it says Ren Fair.
Casey Ren Fair.
Oh, I see.
tickets.
I hear that's really cool. I've never been, but I had some friends that went last year
Where did we go to the one
in Tampa, and I left early so that Grandpa could take me to a DNCE concert at Busch Gardens, and I got to see Joe Jonas. What's my
In the previous picture, her legs were crossed, but I noticed one knee is way higher, which means she was lifting it.
Yes.
Crossed legs. I was going to say that too. So this is her party, but her birthday's
yeah, it looks like it.
July, and this is September.
What year?
This is 2014. 2014. Yeah.
So what? She was like 22.
She was 23 there already because it was after her birthday.
Oh my Goodness gracious.
And then when
girl.
they went to Disney, they said it was her birthday too. And when was that?
That girl crazy.
January.
Man. She just went everywhere talking about it's my birthday. It's my birthday. Gosh, damn, every day your birthday.
Stuff. And if
Because
they
look
don't
how
ask for
tiny
your
she
birth
is.
certificate,
But she never reached 20.
Yeah, no,
She is
she
really
must have had
tiny
40
there.
damn birthdays.
The only thing I can think of with Facebook is like it could be that the pictures were uploaded way later.
mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Possible.
Unlikely though.
That's in Dee Dee's bed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, that is in Dee Dee's bed.
Why are so many people in Dee bed?
Sleepover night. We watched
Whoa.
Tangled and played princesses with crowns and all. We love you so much, Aunt Rachel.
That's
You
Aunt
are-
Rachel.
yeah. Mhm.
Oh, and that's one that it didn't.
But
she,
she wrote to in Greene County, and Mike was like, "Hey, quit confessing," because she was like, "My part in this is small."
And that
Correct
she's on the
me.
DPOA too, isn't she?
The what? Oh, yeah. The
Yeah.
the power of
And
attorney.
Gypsy still talks to her. She spoke highly of her in her book. I'm sorry, Laura, we keep cutting you off.
no, that's what it was. I was going to say that. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't she have something to do with the power of attorney?
She also
or
worked at like the
conservatorship or
Hope
something?
Lodge or something like that.
No, Gypsy
Cat.
talks
Oh,
about
look
her
at
in
your
Gypsy
heart.
called her one of Dee Dee's true friends, which is so weird to me because if she was Dee Dee's true friend and so close to them then and here, why isn't Gypsy mad at her like all the other medical people and whatever for
She was
not
watching Disney
Sophia-
Junior.
Sophia first came out when I was like a teenager. How the
Oh
hell are you
my
watching that shit?
goodness.
I'm like,
Wow.
what, how old is she? 34 now?
I don't know.
I'm like
Yeah.
almost a decade younger than her.
Cat's cute.
The cat is cute.
It saw some stuff.
Oh, it looks like that. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I can only imagine. Happy Father's Day. What?
Happy-
All the
Oh,
dads. It didn't
there
say
is a
about
bunch
Rod.
of stuff in here. I don't know if it's this account or one of the other ones, but there's a lot of back and forth between the two of them.
From Dee Dee and Gypsy.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
probably why Rod has been so quiet because he's like, I ain't saying nothing, man. Shit's gonna come out. So he's just tried his best to stay quiet.
Has anyone heard from Rod or Christy in a minute?
I
Mm-mm.
haven't seen
Heard a
nothing.
dang thing.
Is there a description on that one?
Oops. Oh, my
What'd
bad.
you do, girl? No, it
It
looks like
just
not.
says beautiful.
Doesn't look like there's much of a title or
Yeah.
anything. That cat though with the heart, that is like
That's
crazy.
cute.
When I saw the first pic, I thought it was just something they found online, but the little tiara. Oh, they didn't deserve this kitty, or Gypsy didn't. Gypsy did not deserve this
That
little
poor
kitten.
cat saw so much
Oh.
stuff. If
Look at the trauma. Look how traumatized the eyes. Look at the eyes.
Oh, they shared a bottle.
Oh my god. Stop. You're gonna get us taken down for bullying, Audrey.
Oh, my bad. I'm gonna turn off my mic in that case.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
oh, it's so cute.
Oh.
Hey, will you go back? That kitty cat's little marking almost looked like a Disney ear.
Oh, it does look like
Oh,
Mickey.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know how they have those little like there's like antenna or something or antennas by Disney and it's like in the shape of the ears. You remember that?
Oh, thank you, Mr.
Oh,
Millennial.
Thank you, Mr. Millennial. Okay, that is what we're just gonna be calling him now, Mr. Millennial.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Millennial. But yes, this kitty deserved better. Justice for the kitty. Did we see the kitty's name in any of these posts?
What
Did
is
she
it?
call it Moo Moo or something?
Moo Moo?
Oh,
I
maybe.
might be thinking of another one.
What did Carolyn?
See the name.
That was the cat that was
Yeah.
always jumping up the window when she was
Oh.
going doing her videos. Yeah. Yeah, I
Poor
know.
kitty.
I saw that. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, that poor
Poor
cat
kitty
saw her
cat.
Titan hole. No, I'm sorry. May the fourth be with you. Jinx, you owe me a beatbox.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that darn costume again.
It's interesting that Gypsy says that Dee Dee bound her breasts, but she was allowed to have this armor costume with built-in boobs.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
You're right. That is built.
I never even noticed that.
You catch so many good things.
This is why everybody who's in the chat, you need to be subscribing to Millennial, to the Toll, to Ashley Baby, to Audacious Audrey. They have the receipts and they notice stuff that we don't notice.
Yeah.
I noticed on that first photo, and I took a note in my book. There's only curtains in that window; they're not blacked out.
And look at the poster board here.
Poster board
And
there.
the other one of the flower pot, you can see the curtains.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then they have a poster board in the front window.
Mm-hmm.
This is making me
When's that?
ready for spring.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Sorry if I'm not seeing everybody's, but we'll go over them at the end and try to
Yes,
answer
we
any
will.
questions or anything.
Lots of pictures of the moon. So if anyone says that she wasn't spiritual, looking at all that stuff.
Good pictures of the moon.
That's Rachel, I think.
When I take
No,
pictures
no.
of the moon, it's terrible.
What is the date of that photo?
That is
4/10/2014.
Mm-hmm.
So about a year or so beforehand.
That says Marcia K. Smith.
I was just asking because she has that same teddy bear whenever she goes to the ER 2 days before the crime in her lap.
Oh, really?
Wait, let's go back.
Noah.
This is the second time
Yeah.
somebody said her mom had a diaper service come to the house. Does anybody?
I've heard that before, but I've
No
never
clue.
seen any proof of that.
Dee Dee said that in a text message to Christy whenever she was blaming Aaliyah for something crazy they saw that Gypsy posted. She said, it was a mean girl named Aaliyah. Nobody even comes here except for, or Gypsy's not even around men except for diaper delivery or something like that, and doctors or, but she mentioned diaper delivery.
So this is
3/2.
3/2/2014.
Like she's having some kind of thing done. Just kind of coming out of it.
You get over here. Come on.
Hi, Mr. Houston.
Hudson.
Oh, Hudson.
Got that pre-COVID mask on again.
Here's the seat.
I love y'all. 501. Oh, nope. That is a address. We're just not even going to risk
No,
it.
that's 501st.
No, that's the 501st Armory, the Star Wars troop.
Oh, I'm just not intelligent.
501st Eternal Armory, Mandalorian Heroes.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't it Mandalorian? Did she spell that wrong?
Yeah, she spelled a lot of it wrong. Armory's wrong.
Mandalorian. That's why I looked at it and I was like, that has to be
Mandalorian.
Oh God. We're not bullies, we promise.
Vigicon. Hi, Vigicon.
VisionCon. Yeah. Oh God. I can only imagine what happened at VisionCon. I can only imagine.
Nah.
Smile.
Smile only a mother
Let's see
can
where
love.
they are.
It just says 3/1/2014. Love you guys.
Have you ever heard where people have said that maybe they were like in a hospital and she would jump in the bed to take these pictures because she's not hooked up to anything. There's not any IVs. There's not, I don't know.
I never even thought about that because if she had an IV in her arm, that's quite the angle to be holding your arms up like that.
There is one photo from that same time range on another Facebook, and you can see the IV.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering about that with the American Cancer Society pictures because, she could roll in the lobby and say hi and take a pic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that the Olympics with Mickey?
Yeah.
Mickey, that's
That
kinda-
what's Amanda? She did all kind of crazy stuff, to pass that she had cancer, and it was all a facade. And she, in the documentary, it talks about how she would steal medical supplies, go home, and then make herself look sick, ice packs, and all this and that. So no telling.
Baby doll.
Those American Girl dolls are not cheap.
No, they're
I
not.
never got one. They are not cheap.
Mhm.
And I'm sure that was a custom one too. Just knowing they have a whole
Oh,
building
there's
there.
the IV.
There's an IV right there.
That is an IV. Yep. Correct. It doesn't look like it's hooked up to anything at the moment, but she has it installed. Must be kids. Again, a 20-something-year-old just playing with kids and dyeing eggs for Easter.
Hey, I'm in my 30s and I still love to dye eggs.
Yeah,
So
hey, go back
You
to that
have
one
kids.
picture. Hey,
Yeah,
you go
which
back
one?
to that one picture. She's taking a sip of tea. And she's got her knees up to her chest.
Did they ever say that Gypsy
Right
could
there.
not move her legs, though, or just that it
Got
was
her knee
hard
up
for
to
her to?
yeah.
well, I
Dee
mean,
Dee
if they
wrote
said she was
paralyzation on some notes, but told other people just muscular dystrophy.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And Gypsy is the one I think who made it sound like, oh, I was never allowed to move them. She'd, pop me or she hit me with the coat hanger. But clearly, I mean, there's so many pictures where her legs are up in the wheelchair or they're being, you know what I mean? She sits today the same way she sat back then.
Miranda
Miss
Lambert.
Miranda Lambert.
Oh, it's her bestie. She
Do you
knew her
wanna
before
see
she
that?
was famous.
Mhm.
Yeah. Did you see that video of Miranda Lambert on the Theo Vaughn podcast?
I did.
And that was a while ago though. And
Mhm.
she's like, I know everything, but girl, Miranda Lambert, if you're out there, come on, girl. There's so much more to discover.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Yeah.
It's a hard pill to swallow, but you gotta look.
So
girl.
we've been told this whole time that Gypsy was kept inside. She wasn't socialized. All I'm seeing is Gypsy Rose being indulged and
Thank
getting out and doing things and having fun.
There,
I didn't do all this stuff. I didn't do any of this stuff.
Oh,
growing
no,
up.
me neither. Not as a
that
kid,
damn
no.
sure didn't meet as many famous people as she has met.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
and a year ago, I would have said, yeah, the only thing, I can say here is Dee Dee shouldn't have made her dress like a little girl. And now we know that's Gypsy's kink. It's her own fetish.
Yeah, so there's no like pinning that on Dee Dee. So
Right.
yeah, and boy, the stuff you guys have been finding this week have made me so angry at both of them that I'm just so disgusted.
I have not been genuinely like angry until this week. I mean, like I've been disgusted, I've been grossed out, but I haven't actually like let it upset me in that way to where I was actually angry until this week.
She posted that was posted on Dee Dee and Gypsy's. Wasn't that supposed to be of Nick?
Yes, it was.
What's it say there?
The ultimate, not ultimate, battle is the story of a human, both angel and a demon, who is fighting for the redemption for the sins of his mortal life. The sword is a weapon of good, and his soul can be saved. And good wins. God always wins.
Oof.
What's the date
Yeah,
on
he
this?
does.
Figure it out, won't you, Gypsy?
What's the date?
It says
3/3/2013.
3/01/2013.
Oh. 3/1/2013. Sorry.
So after she had met him, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because yeah.
Well, after they met on Christian Dating, it's way before they met at the theater.
Yes, just talked online.
Didn't she make scratches like that on Nick? They saw him there in the crime scene pics. She recreated the
back.
scratches on his
Yeah,
side.
I did a video talking about how crazy it is that there's the scratch on his side, there's the bloody hands, which he had, the cut on his hand, but also Gypsy has the sore on her knee, and there's sores on the knee.
Did Gypsy paint this?
Yes. And Nick did his interview where he talked about there being a devil and an angel on his shoulders, and then look at the woman's, like it's literally like she painted it and he looked at it and absorbed it.
And also, like with this being posted on the D-Gyp, that means Dee Dee had to see a painting of her eventual murder.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Sad.
creepy.
And it's just so
What is
wild
the
to me that
description?
Gypsy recreated those scratches on him.
Oh, you guys, this is weird.
This is a lot more inspired than the blown beauty art, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
But what is she inspired by? I don't know, man. So I know we're looking through these, but something that I've been thinking of, and I want to make sure that we don't forget to mention it all, is I know Audrey, you've definitely been going through. Oh, is this the royal mashed potatoes? No, this is another.
No,
day.
this is another day, but
we've been in there, right? Is that in
Leah's mom's
yeah, my 5th birthday, we ate there, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I
you,
mean,
me, and Grandma, and Dad, and well, Charles wasn't alive yet. Anyway, moral of the story though, was he? Oh, anyway, sorry, Audrey.
Yes.
You were looking into some of the searches recently, and I know that's been a big thing that's been talked about on Reddit. Do you have any thoughts on those?
Which ones? Nick's, Gypsy's, or Dee Dee?
Well, one thing that I think would be good for us to clarify, and first and foremost, I don't think it really matters who did what searches. I think we can both establish that the two of them were both weirdos.
Yeah.
But there was a specific search that I've seen brought up a lot about babies.
Yeah, that's all we know.
About babies.
That search was done from Nick's computer because if you look at the evidence, whenever you download it, you scroll all the way over to the right. And whenever you do, you can see where it came from. And it lists what the computer is and that it's a desktop, it's an HP. And then if you go over to the evidence photos, you can find that exact computer in Nick's room. And everybody in my comments, I just want to clear this up, have said, well, was she there? Did she tell him to search it? She was not there at that time because she didn't go there till June. However, had she told him to search it, it would have had to have been over the phone because there's no messages telling him to search it. With all that being said, I do want to say that a good percentage of his search history is pretty interesting stuff. Like that's the only baby one I seen, but the rest of it is, rape, forced sex, all that. So he was looking into some weird shit. I mean, Gypsy was too, but we can all acknowledge that just because Nick was looking into crazy stuff is not me saying Gypsy's absolved of all of the shit she did. They both
disgusting human beings.
She stayed with him and she clearly indulged him showing the videos. We still have not seen anything whether this search is legitimate or not, which I believe it is. We have not seen anything of him commanding her to make that video about their hypothetical daughter. Not that it doesn't exist, but we certainly haven't seen it. And she also continued to be with Ryan after the emails that we've seen that she says are so damning that she wants the phone calls to be released. She wants the phone calls to be released, guys, because it will just show what a piece of crap Ryan is. But you still married him. You still were released to him.
She sent him pictures of her baby and planned to take Aurora to see him. That's when Ken threatened to leave her, apparently.
So
and not only that, but she said she wanted all of this stuff released because it was going to show she wasn't the one doing it. When it shows she was the one doing it, she participated. So I think that's Gypsy's way of saying, go ahead and do it. They have nothing to hide, but really hoping that people will just take it at the word and not try to get the information.
Well, you see how she's reposting the memes of her. I cannot believe that. Like,
she's proud.
I would have died in a hole somewhere and no one would have ever found me if that kind of stuff existed about me and it got out. Oh my gosh.
She's even reposting ones with Gypsy files tagged.
Yes. And it's just like she's dancing and she thinks she's hot shit. And then there's like some weirdos on TikTok and Instagram that are kind of gassing her. And I'm like,
y'all, she doesn't realize that most of them are making fun of her. They're not laughing with her. And I think that's because I've said before, I think she's a narcissist, and a narcissist cannot accept that people are laughing at them because it goes against how they see themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all knew she was going to be proud of that dancing video.
Yeah, we did.
I know I said she ate, but like I was being ironic, and I think that's probably what a lot of people are saying too. They're being ironic, and maybe some people are legitimate, but no, it's like when you tell. No, I'm not going to go there.
Can you scroll back up a bit, Amber?
Yeah.
Lion.
Where
I was at that Miranda Lambert and Dirk Bentley concert, by the way.
You were
the
there.
Comment above that That's
Really?
my line. I was trying to figure out what that was about. Right there. Yeah, the comment.
Wow,
Right above
there's
the
my
picture.
lion. Love it, and all the others. So glad you posted some of her art. She is so talented.
So then you must be missing a page because there's a lion that she says was inspired by Dan Gladwell, but I wonder what she put it was on her mom's page.
It might just be
Yeah.
out of order, but yeah.
Interesting.
What
What
is
is
that?
that?
That looks like a cat.
Watching a
Gypsy in a
silent
row.
film, we like it.
Some kind of. It almost looks like bondage. Watching a silent film, I like it.
I don't know what it is.
Cameraman bench. It almost looks like they went to a silent movie where they did like a live band that played along with it. Maybe. Hot
What's
Club.
of San Francisco? Did they go to San Francisco or did these guys go to Springfield?
I don't know.
It says happiness.
I'm gonna Google what is the hot club.
Yes, please. Some people there. Wonder what they're thinking now.
Right.
Right.
They're thinking, at least my face wasn't in the picture with her.
The Hot
I've
Club
seen
of
that
San Francisco is an American gypsy jazz band. So that must be the jazz concert they were posting about.
A gypsy jazz band?
That's what I was described as on Wikipedia.
That's funny.
What are the odds there?
So from my
Look at that cute little
understanding,
dog.
Alora's would be great grandfather lived in Chicago and he let the gypsies roam
but that's
around
like
on
a
and it's
slur.
no,
and
I'm
it's-
just saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Back in
toy
the
tag says Dandy.
in the 20s, he let them live on his property and everything out there in Chicago because no one else would let them live there.
It's probably because he was doing.
Well, he was
things.
also part that, so he's part Romanian and all that.
Did you see that toy had a tag on it and it was named Dan D?
Dandy.
Dandy.
It's wild.
Jokes write themselves. That is a cute little dog, though. It reminds me of Oatsy, wherever he went. Oatsy.
Who's
That's
that?
Jeff?
That's a chef. Who
Chef
is
of
that?
some sort. I don't
Can
know.
you go back to that party picture for a minute?
Yeah.
Did she get to eat his food though?
I don't know. Not according to Melissa.
There we go.
Moore.
Melissa Moore didn't know about the royal mashed potatoes.
There's
She
three,
gets to eat
four or five of those little dogs people are holding. This, I wonder if this is the person Gypsy was talking about in that one email that she said gave her a little dog, and I was like, or a post or something. No, it was an
dogs
email.
on most of their
Puppy
hands.
party is what it says.
So that's
Oh,
the
okay.
picture where it came out in the media, the very first initial picture, because Dee Dee's wearing that dress and that's how Gypsy, and they have a little dog between them.
Oh yeah.
So the
I
very
was gonna
first
say-
alert we got here in Springfield that something was wrong was that picture of them two cuddling together with the little dog. That's that event.
I was gonna say, Nancy, Dee Dee must have wore that dress a lot. You're right. I bet it was from that event because it's the same dogs.
Yep, it's the same dogs.
Saying hello to my new friend who was celebrating life after beating leukemia. Oh, so he posted this. Joe Dorigo Jr.
I wonder if he's like a celebrity chef or just a random.
So she beat leukemia in January of 2015 is what they're trying to say?
Maybe it says D. Jip Blanchard said, "All heart, smile, smile. It was so wonderful meeting you too, Mr. Joe. Please keep in touch. Sending hugs from Jip and D. Smile." In all caps also. And there's a couple different, responses that are in all caps. And
I noticed that they call everybody Mr. and Mrs.
Southern thing, maybe?
Yeah.
It's just interesting.
I say that and ma'am a lot. And now that I'm up north, like my own boss was like, I have a name. It's not that, right? And I'm like, yes, ma'am. And then she's like, Audrey, stop.
The Hope Lodge.
Which is where her
That's in
Aunt
Kansas
Rachel
City.
works.
Yeah.
Okay. My mom stayed. Oh no, that's someone else
Yeah,
talking about it. But
it's
it's talking about
just-
chemo though.
Oh.
Honey Don Camp Says my mom stayed a lot at Hope Lodge while doing chemo at KU. She never had anything bad to say about staying. Oh, sorry, I was just making sure you were the same thing. But yeah, it's talking about chemo though, even if it's somebody else talking. I mean, it makes me wonder.
Well, Hope Lodge is where people who have cancer stay.
There's no way they're just letting them stay there, and they're not.
Yeah, there's no
And
way.
it was an adult facility, if I'm not mistaken. Correct? Is that correct?
I can look it up.
I don't know.
So that is.
It's so confusing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of redactions.
I'm pretty sure it's going to come out one day that she had cancer of some sort.
Well, in her autopsy that I read, it says history of endometrial cancer, and I'm not sure if that means that they
I thought
got
that
that from her medical records or what, but also a lot of her her fallopian tubes, like a full hysterectomy have been done, would be consistent.
Oh no, I'm talking about Gypsy.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I was talking about
you're good. No, we know that she had some kind of cancer like that. Yeah.
Because the neighbor said they would go for treatments, they'd come back, they would have talks about it. Gypsy would be weak. She wouldn't be able to talk. She'd try to tell stories. Dee Dee would take over for her and take over the conversation. That's a lot to play up all the time.
So from what I'm finding online, it says that they don't allow guests that are 18 and under to stay. But it does say cancer patients in active treatment and their adult caregivers could stay, but they still generally want people that are over the age of 18. Children and teens can visit during designated hours, but cannot stay overnight or reside there with a patient. So she had to at least say, I'm 19.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Minimum.
And this part of it also says that you have to have some kind of referral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
for her to be on that
doctor's
show and be,
referral.
I have cancer? I had, that's mind blowing.
Yeah, she's weirdo.
Mind blowing.
So she's supposed to be Giselle here from what's that movie?
Oh, Enchanted?
Yeah, Enchanted.
Really?
Mhm.
That's what she's supposed to be?
I never knew that until recently when
Really?
somebody
I
read
just
it.
thought she was supposed to be a fugly bride.
Oh, I love Enchanted. Come on. Don't do Amy Adams like that.
That was Vision Con. Somebody in the chat asked what was the event.
There's the thing. Vision Con.
Oh, look, she's wearing a ring.
2013. Is that what that is? Is that a 12 or 13?
2013.
And that's the year that it seems like she kind of wanted to hide, huh? Right?
Yeah.
It looks like a 12. Can you make it a little bigger?
It kind of looks like a 12, but can you make it bigger?
No, it's 13.
Is it? Okay.
Hold up. We'll go down. Ooh. How do I go over? There we go.
2013.
2013. It kind of looks like a 12.
It almost looks like a 12
but I
there.
Right?
Yeah.
No, it's 13. Yeah, you can enlarge it and see it.
13.
Yeah, it's a 13.
Dang.
Interesting.
Okay.
2013, yeah.
Huh.
So it says
Okay.
2013 photo booth.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. I would have never guessed Enchanted. Wow.
Are these their tagged photos? Because we know she deleted the Vision Con Fun album.
I don't know. You'd have to look at all this. It's subject name. PD.
We're not very good with the computer stuff.
It probably is tagged photos because see where it says subject name, so it looks like several people are tagged.
Yeah.
So hold on, I can tell you. One sec. Keep that page right there.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook.com
Brandon,
/
she's such a cutie.
Scroll up just a little bit more. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. 102 00 12 7 024 791 1086. Oh, never mind. Whoever's Facebook it was, their Facebook's no longer active because I went to go look at their ID number. JK.
She's having a sneezing.
Never mind.
Sorry.
The Facebook ID is no longer active.
Okay. I am okay. Now this guy is from some TV show. Oh, like Battlestar Galactica or something like that. I can't remember.
Any nerds in the comments? Sound off. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Let me go get my husband. He'll know. I was going through these the other day and I didn't realize that Stan Lee was in one of the photos. And I was like, and whoever this old man is.
I know. I was in your chat when you said that. And I was like, what?
I was missing. Oh, poor Stan Lee. He went through it at the end.
Yeah.
My husband would have divorced me if he'd been right there and heard me say that.
I'm divorcing you, Audrey, and I'm not even married to you.
Well, I will say that photographer did a much better picture representing this look than this photo.
It's all lights and angles, babes.
Someone asked in the comments when Gypsy claims that Dee Dee stopped letting her use the power wheelchair. And I checked the book and she says a few months before the murder, she stopped letting me use my custom Jazzy made HD wheelchair, but she doesn't give an exact time point. Just earlier in that paragraph, she alludes that she's talking to a few months before the murder. So it'll be interesting if we find 2015 stuff in her power wheelchair, which I'm positive we will.
Well, and I think that it comes down to the wheelchair couldn't fit in the new car.
Right. Yeah. Gypsy mentioned that in her book and said that and tried to imply that Dee Dee picked it out for that reason.
Yeah.
I'm sure she picked it out because it was like a $14,000 car.
Right. What she could afford. Oh,
And
who
she was
was
probably
that?
salty because she knew that her daughter could actually walk at that point.
I wonder
Yeah,
if that
right.
was her meeting Dan or somebody, didn't she? Oh no, this is later, 2013.
Yeah.
2013.
I remember her saying somebody bumped into her wheelchair in a stormtrooper suit, drunk or something like that.
Oh, wow.
You guys remember that story?
It sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't know the whole thing. No. Okay.
Oh no, she just says that Dan said in his Facebook message that he was the drunk guy who bumped into her wheelchair at VisionCon.
Okay. Well, I'm sure
I
there's
misremembered the trooper suit.
No, you're good.
Just trying to enjoy his weekend, man.
I didn't realize that when she said she was going to go to Arkansas with Dan, that she was going to go to Springdale, Arkansas.
And we have in her searches where she was looking up Springdale, Arkansas.
That's freaking hilarious because that's where I used to live as a teenager. And then when she was born, after I got out of the Army, we moved there. So we lived there in 99.
And is that not where
that's where
Mary
the Devil's
Duggar was your teacher?
And the Devil's Den guy got caught in Springdale.
Can you go back up just a bit?
And I lived there not too long ago. Well,
Stop
not
there,
in Springdale, but north of it.
Huh.
Rogers.
What does that say?
Hold on.
The title? Oh, keeping. I misread it. I thought it said kidnapping. I was like, what?
Keeping the con floor safe from good guys. Also, yeah, kidnapping seems to be quite the.
Yeah, well, I mean, Gypsy was on the floor, so
yeah,
they were doing their job.
A con on the floor. Is that what I'm hearing?
Somebody wrote she's real isolated.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's
and
at the close down the aiming from the wheelchair.
At the beginning of this, Alora kind of fought with me a little bit about how Gypsy was really isolated. And I remember saying, oh, well, she was in the Girl Scouts and a couple of other things. And she was like, oh, no, she was isolated. This was like almost 2 years ago.
Right,
So
right.
Yeah.
it's just interesting.
So how do you feel now, Laura?
I mean, it looks like she's not that isolated, but to play devil's advocate, not because I believe it. I'm just saying, like, you can be isolated in your day-to-day life, you know what I mean? But I mean, we're seeing pictures of her with people in her house, and it seems like her neighbors had some sort of a relationship with them, and they would host movie nights and do this and that. And I mean, I'm sure that being the way that she was, she felt isolated, but does that make it reality? I don't know.
But I think it's the end game, right? It didn't have to end in murder. Like there was everything she could do.
Absolutely not. Yeah, I'm every day I'm learning more and more about Dee Dee that makes me think, oh, like the entire thing that I believed this whole time, even up until CrimeCon, the pitch that we were giving, I still thought that Dee Dee was a little bit more culpable, but this is like my mind's blown, and it's not because we're trying to find, something negative about her. It's just what the facts show. We don't have an agenda. This is just.
Also, this is her at home putting that on.
Ooh.
Can you go back up a couple pics after we look at this?
Yeah.
There. Can you scroll or zoom in on those guys? Is that David Blanchard on the left?
I would not recognize him, to be honest.
I wouldn't recognize him either.
Okay, that might not be.
Who does it say in there? Is there
Sam Arthur? Bobby Heights.
Oh.
Keith Davis, James Cave, Mark Higgins.
Okay.
Don't know.
No Dan's.
Yeah, that's in their house.
So creepy to
And
see.
the floor looks clear behind her, below her elbow. See?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty clear.
So it says, did some preliminary test fittings today. I can't wait to take a picture with Gypsy at con. Y'all can't see, but she is giddy and smiling from ear to ear. Thank y'all.
Someone asked if you've seen any pictures of Dee Dee at the 2015 convention. Was there a 2015 convention that she got to attend?
Oh, no.
Or was it in the summer?
I'm not sure.
The 2015 one?
Yeah.
I mean, what?
Because I can't recall. I remember hearing a lot about 2013 and 2012.
Yeah, I've never heard of them being in a 2015 one, but that doesn't mean they weren't.
Because didn't Dan say that it was always in the early in the year, in the spring?
Don't recall.
In his deposition. It was January 1st. Oh, wait. I put in CrimeCon, not VisionCon. That explains why I brought up what it
CrimeCon. I hate to say it, but whenever Gypsy makes it to Disney, since she bought those passes or whatever, she's going to love it because Star Wars is there now. Ugh.
My husband wants to go for that reason.
It's crazy to me that someone like her can walk amongst kids like that.
Rap, Justin Bieber, and Metallica.
Who posted that?
Hey, this is Amanda. We saw this and thought of you because we know how much you like Metallica. Oh, there's that. I see that name that you
Asking about.
Yeah, Nancy, that you were asking about earlier.
Shelby's question.
It was
Yeah. Okay, so it starts up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've got right here.
Saturday.
So I don't have an exact date, but the Springfield News Leader, I can't see the whole article, but on February 17th of 2015, they put the weekend's best bets, February 19th. So I'm thinking it was that weekend, the 17th, 18th, and 19th in 2015, February.
Okay. So pre-crime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
Hey, isn't that the month where we saw Gypsy looking all high, like she was on a bus or something doing her video? February 2015.
No,
Of it.
I thought that was like in 2013, not in 2015. But I could be wrong.
Let me look.
Hey, Shelby, it's Gypsy. We are so sorry, but we can't make it today because of the weather. And we revised some, okay, some bad news about my mom's health. Okay.
So Shelby was another neighbor.
Yeah. February 20th, 2015. I just pulled it up on Carolina Girls channel. She has the description.
Sweet.
February 20th, 2015. When did you say Vision Cone was, Audrey?
February 17th, 18th, and 19th, it looked like.
Interesting.
So when was the video you said?
The video, February 20th, 2015, is the date modified.
Huh.
So she could have made it those days.
Yeah.
It's right around that time. Interesting.
Very interesting. Okay, so there's a lot here.
So to go back, Shelby was a neighbor, as I understand it. I had somebody messaging me from the UK today, and she would have been older than Aaliyah, and it was just wondered if the conversations would be different because Shelby was older. So
I did not realize that Aaliyah was younger than Gypsy until recently.
I thought I saw something about that literally today, and I was like, "What? She was younger than her?"
I had no idea.
But I don't think she did either.
No, I don't think she did
she
either.
had an idea either.
That's crazy.
My goodness, because I always see like we watch the act or whatever, and it's Soul Surfer. I can't remember her name. Bridge to Terabithia.
No, not her.
I feel like it starts with an A, but anyway, yeah.
Can't remember. Sorry.
Definitely older than Joey King. So I always assumed it was the cool older neighbor. That's kind of like the vibes that gave us. So.
And is Shelby the one that had the extra key that they blamed on burglarizing their house? Do you remember that? Or am I the only one that remembers that there was a disabled girl or a person who had some kind of mental or physical handicap that Gypsy said broke into their house or stole something or something like that?
I remember this. I can't remember the source. I feel like maybe it was...
It's in the police reports, isn't it?
That's what I was thinking, Ashley.
Yeah.
Can't remember for sure. I'll have to look.
Yeah, I just remember that. I don't remember where I heard it from or anything like that.
Somebody just asked if I was the one who was interviewing the neighbor and working on that. Yes, Dominique.
Yes.
I'm working on that podcast, and I will have it out soon.
Follow the Toll podcast on YouTube.
Anna Sophia Robb. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. I thought it started with an A. There we go. But yes, everyone, make sure you follow the Toll podcast because that's where that interview is going to be. And I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I know that I posted, YouTube will unsubscribe you from people sometimes. And I realized today that they unsubscribe me from you. So I'm like, dang, I don't know what they have against Nancy, but now I'm resubscribed. So
thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All of you guys should be too.
Yes, it's very, very good.
There we go, Joy. Thank you. Always coming in. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Joy.
Got little devil horns now. We got edgy Joy.
Yep. Everybody watch out. I haven't been paying attention to what she's been doing in the chat tonight. So
yikes.
Be nice to Joy.
Be nice to Joy. We'll have to have Tony back on for you, Joy. We know he's your eye candy.
I almost thought about asking him tonight if he wanted to come on, but it was so late. I was like, oh.
Can you scroll back up?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, darlings. Just wanted to touch base. What does that say? A word?
Hey, darlings. Just wanted to touch base. Aurora will be here between 11 and 11:30. Come on over anytime around then, and we'll head to the zoo.
And that's Kimberly Blanchard. Who is named?
That's crazy.
Aurora, but it's spelled different.
What? That's really weird.
Another Aurora?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if it's mentioned again.
Even Christy was calling me Aurora. That's how many times that name pops up.
I think she did, didn't
she? She did. She's like, I keep calling you Aurora. Sorry. Kind of hard. I'm like, you know what? I give it to you. That's got to be hard.
Thank you. Hey, Miss Kimmy. It was so wonderful to see y'all yesterday. We are so sorry Jip and I couldn't make it to the open house party. Dream night made Gypsy very tired and she woke up hurting. So I gave her her meds and she rested. But we still want to get together and have a fun day with.
And she cuts off.
Yeah.
With y'all. Please send our love to everyone and can't wait to see y'all soon. Love and hugs, Dee and Jip. Heart,
Was
heart.
she asking them for a ride to the airport right before that?
Somebody said Kim and David's daughter is named Aurora, but spelled differently.
I was about to say.
Interesting.
Are you serious?
What is the deal?
That is so weird.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something that I also see that goes around a lot. People will say that that horrible video that she made about her hypothetical daughter, they're saying that that is about that they were planning to name their daughter Aurora. But it seems like they actually were planning to name their daughter Gabriella.
Yeah,
now,
Gabriella.
The name Aurora does pop up, I think, Millennial in some of the emails, correct?
Yeah, her and Kian talked about naming their future baby Aurora.
Yeah, so it was definitely something that had been thought of before, but it wasn't the name for the hypothetical 13-year-old daughter that is mentioned in that horrible video. Not to excuse anything, just it's something that I see people misunderstanding.
So the neighbor Dominique, her last name is Gabriella.
Oh, really? That's funny.
I'm so over this incestuous name using bull.
Yeah.
She has no originality.
She has to pull from anything and everything.
Dude, it's like Millennial. It's like Meghan Markle all over. The beige and the trademarks and the.
I see people keep getting mad when y'all bring her up.
I don't care. It's funny because I see it because I was watching that before I tuned into Gypsy Rose.
They did the same PR.
Yeah, totally did.
Hey, Aunt Rachel, Mama has not been feeling good. The stress from the neighbor, Miss Debbie, has taken its toll on her. Too much stress on her mind, but we are resting in bed and watch Brave tonight. Gus Van is in the shop right now, so we are having a Disney movie marathon. Smile. Me, Mama, and all the kitties are snuggling, but we are always keeping y'all in our thoughts and prayers. We love y'all so much. We hope y'all have a good night. Sweet dreams. Heart hugs, Jip and Dee and the kitties.
So they called their van Gus.
Yeah, I just want to say that Cinderella.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. Gus.
I remember hearing that she named everything in prison like shower wower or whatever the heck she said.
Chow chow.
Chow chow, yeah.
She said that in an email to Ryan. She said she takes nappy poos with her hot water bottle, which is a wubby, and has a chow chow. And then Ryan started baby talking back to her.
So disgusting.
But Dee Dee infantilized her, you know.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Millennial, does Millennial make you smile?
I'm actually gonna have to wrap it up because I'm starting to get my back is starting to hurt real bad. So
I'm sorry.
I know Laura wants to sit here.
I have been driving all day and I would like to eat my hibachi.
Okay.
But we are going to have some great things to continue to look over. It looks like there's some more developments that are happening in the Gypverse. as per usual. So we know by the next time that we all meet, Lord knows what is going to be going on.
We're on
then.
page 549. Account.
1970 said, "Keep going, Hibachi can wait." I know, but I kind of like. I'm so sleepy. I kind of want to like sit and eat hibachi and then watch Sister Wives in my bed on my projector.
I know. I'm tired.
Rachel says she's praying God will intervene in the Debbie situation.
What? Wait, what?
The Debbie.
I was like, what? What are we talking about?
Debbie Ryan situation, because she looks like Debbie Ryan in that wig. Debbie Ryan, but
she's talking about
okay, so is there anything you guys want to talk about before we get off of here?
I'm good.
I didn't bring anything tonight.
Me neither.
That's all right.
We were.
Hey, I was supposed to be doing a lot more research today, and then I found Rebrand was on live watching paint dry, and so I was like, "What are you doing?"
That's funny.
She was.
I love that though.
She was watching paint dry because somebody told her that she is boring and they would rather watch paint dry or something like that.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's awesome. Nice, Rebrand.
Hey.
So she took me off target.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Also, yeah, he's gross. I'm only in like season
I don't watch
8,
that
7, 8. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's like ridiculous every time I watch it. But I've kept up with like, gossip about it, but I've never actually watched it until now. So
Yeah, the way Cody Brown treats his wives is bad, but at least they chose to be with him. The way he treats his kids is awful.
Oh my goodness. I'm with you on that one. Maybe after I finish watching the series, I'll have some things to say on that. But I'm still at the point where he seems like a little bit of a douchebag, but he still seems well-meaning. But I hear it gets worse. I hear it gets so much worse.
I don't want to know.
I don't blame you. But thanks you everyone for coming. We really appreciate it. And I know that next week we should have a good episode as well.
Yeah, and actually I might get on here throughout the week and do something maybe even like a live or something for question and answer or something for members only, just because I've never done anything like that, and that might be fun.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
Also, I forgot, every Thursday now, I am going to be on Military Broadcast Radio, which you can find it at mbradio.us or MB Radio on different platforms, but
also on a Roku app.
Yeah.
So if we ever have anything taken down again, they can't take us down on Roku.
Yeah, or our app. We actually have an app. But every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern now, I am going to be helping Mike, who was a guest on our show a few weeks back. He needed a co-host, so I am going to be with him on Veterans Talk. So please go over to MB Radio and check us out over there on Thursday. I have no idea what it's going to look like because he talks about veteran stuff. So we'll see.
Yeah, but he's pretty cool from what I've seen. I enjoyed our conversation with him, and
he's a very fascinating man. So, thank you, ladies, for being here. And we're just going to say thank you for all of the stuff that we got tonight. But
thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you all
so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have a good night.
And until we meet again.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Okay, so thank you everybody for being here. And sorry I wasn't able to look at the chat tonight, but I was looking through all that stuff.
No, that's just how it is sometimes, but we really appreciate everyone.
Those pictures are really interesting.
They are. I haven't been able to look through them. Like I told y'all, I've been busy the past couple of days. I haven't been home. So, but I'm really interested to see some more. Thank you, Galacticness, for becoming a member for a month. Mr. Millennial, it seems now is your new name. Solid work into the weeds. Thank you very much. Thank you, Time Bandit 27.
I like that name.
We appreciate it. And hopefully we can start doing more members only content. But you know, a lot of this stuff we didn't want to gatekeep for members only. And we've been so preoccupied with this. So along with everything else we have to do in our normal life. So it just hasn't really been in the cards. But we do already have a couple of videos on there, at least one of which is pretty interesting in my opinion.
It is funny.
It is funny. She wasn't involved in that one though. She took the high road. Lisbeth Peace. Oh, I almost said PCP. Oh my goodness. I so enjoy having you ladies all together. Going over these documents. It's cozy to settle in wearing my PJs by the fire with the dogs, kitties. I feel like I know you.
Oh, well, thank you,
Thank you so much. We try to, have a little fun, have a little hangout. I like to listen to podcasts and feel like I'm kind of in the room, but sometimes even when I'm in a room, I like to be like the silent viewer.
Oh yeah.
Just kind of take in what's going on. Although I can't be the life of the party too. But
I'm contemplating going in incognito into different things from now on because I feel like I interrupt people's chats and stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Stuff, like, oof.
Get a alt.
I watch a lot of people from the hallway just because I don't want to interrupt their flow or what's going on and stuff like that. So not saying I'm important or anything, like not that. Just
no, people just notice you and they're like, hey, what's up? My mom never took me to Disney or any convention. Yeah,
I was never. My mom and dad. My dad took me to a Reba McEntire concert in the 90s.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I had a really good mom and dad, and I appreciate them both.
She's my concert buddy. We've been to so many concerts. We don't even know how many.
We used to go to Warped Tour, so we'd see all those people, and it was fun.
Yeah, and then Night of Joy and all kinds of other things.
And Dad's at one of those kind of things right now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I was supposed to be in St. Louis, but it's got stadium seating. And I'm so afraid of stadium seating that there was no way I was going. So
when I went to the My Chemical Romance concert, on Ticketmaster, it didn't look like I was as high up as I was, and it scared the heck out of me. Thank you again, Time Bandit 27. Sorry we keep yapping, but I think that's what keeps some people around. La Boo Boo Star. I love the mods. They are on it.
Yes, Joy and Cherokee Girl. And
I was trying to add a couple more mods earlier, and I got the privilege taken away from me or something like that. I can't do it on my phone. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll see if I can add a couple more on here, but it's hard because you can't always find the people you're trying to make
and
mods.
One time I went in there and accidentally erased somebody, and I don't even remember who it was.
So sorry if you're no longer a mod. It's not beef.
No, definitely not.
We don't really have beef with anybody. Earn with Just Today. Thank you for doing the Lord's work, ladies. GRB can copyright this. Peach emoji.
Yep. Justice for Dee Dee. Yep.
And
that's becoming more and more apparent every day.
I didn't really believe in it. I felt kind of icky about it at first. Not because maybe one day we can talk about the perfect victim quote that's thrown around all the time. But but that applies to Dee Dee too. And even if she had problems, we don't. The perfect victim thing applies to her, and she was the ultimate victim. She paid with her life.
So Stephanie Croy says justice for Kitty and Pixie, poor discarded pets. Yeah,
I know. And that is why Millennial is the real OG. She's awesome. And I remember she was donating to some animal charities in the Ozarks. I can't remember what the exact one was, but she does that every month. She donates to different charities in the Ozarks.
Yeah, and we do give, but we give to we've been giving to I have not collected.
You've been giving to.
Yeah, but I have not collected the last few months because I'm trying to figure out my bank situation. So.
Oh yeah,
but
it's all just sitting in there.
Yeah, but when we do, we usually give to Military Broadcast Radio, Life Smart Education, Jelani Day Foundation, Rafa International. We give to them always for years now. And so those are the ones so far that I've, decided to give to.
And we'll be open to giving to more as we find them. But charities are weird, y'all. You have to really kind of look into them.
Yeah.
So, C3P3DO.
I honestly, I was so mad this week. Was it yesterday?
Searches?
Yeah, it was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. It was the day before yesterday. I got so mad. There were different things that were happening in different situations. And it was just like, why in the world would these two people be so depraved? How can you be so depraved and so disgusting? And then for her to just be walking around like nothing happened and we're supposed to forgive her and forget.
No.
That's God's doing. And yes, we're supposed to forgive people who have wronged us. You
don't you don't forget because that's how you get fucked. So.
Yeah, you don't forget.
No. For the kitty, well, we don't even have a kitty, but you have plenty of them. We just have a note.
Did you do that New England girl?
Oh, that's what I just had up on the screen. But justice for the cutest. Totally.
Thank you.
Every time you say that I'm like that, like it almost sounds like that New England girl.
Oh,
like
my bad. I'm trying to.
No. I'm just saying, like, I keep forgetting that's in the name too, and it seems like that girl.
Oh, okay.
Not anything you said. But yes, justice for the kitty.
Yeah,
just for the cutest.
Thank you.
We always love 1970 Mr. Millennial guy.
Mm-hmm.
Message from Rod is at 1906 UTC 6:15:15 2:59. Okay. I feel like maybe I should take a picture of that.
Probably.
Just so I can reference it later. If my phone will work, because I have like no space on my phone. Let's see. Cheese. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll go and take a look at that. Thank you so much, Time Bandit. Page 259.
Thank you. 1906. Dang typos.
Hey, no worries.
You don't have to send that stuff, but I know it catches our attention, so thank you very much.
Appreciate it, especially when we're actually looking at the screen over here.
Yeah.
Some days it's easier to pay attention to it than others.
Labubu Star, thank you
so much, Labubu Star. 906 on 6:15. Okay.
Thank you, Time
We got
Bandit.
this.
I really like that name, Time Bandit.
Me too. It's cool. Labubu Star, thank you for the super sticker. I always say this, but I wish we could see what the stickers look like on here. Oh, that was talking about.
Yeah, when she got struck.
Yeah, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are Demona not Gypsy? Then you're pulling Demona. I mean, yeah.
Well,
Demona is a fictional character, or is she real?
Well, I think she's just kind of come out to say hello. I mean, her new TikTok is like her short hair and
the short hair that her mom made her cut.
Doing that look for her TikTok, but her podcast is a wig.
It's because she's being more casual, but if she's putting something out into, like if we were to go on like a, a show or something, we'd get the hair and makeup done and stuff. That's just, it makes sense.
Okay.
Makes sense to me. Not defending her, just Millie the Mermaid. I love that you don't show her video reaction. The Solution 2023. Welcome into the weeds. Thank you very much. And again, we're going to try and do some more member only content here. If she sues, will that open up her to deposition?
Well, I would assume
for some things, but I mean, it's not going to be a criminal. It would never be a criminal thing. So
it would just be very interesting to see what happened, but I don't want it to happen.
We don't want it. We don't want the smoke. No. We'll roll with the punches, obviously, if you have to, but we're not like challenging her. I mean, someone one day might, but that ain't us. But again, we're not afraid. We don't back down.
I definitely don't back down. And if anybody's looked at my record, you'll find that out real quick.
Yeah, we don't back down, but we aren't trying to be litigious at the same time.
No, I've never been like that.
That's a whole rabbit hole to get involved in, and
I don't want
whether she deserves it or not.
I don't want anything to do with the law, lawsuits, nothing.
That's we barely wanted to fill out police reports that one day.
Right.
Anyway, the mother of Baggins, she will sue you when she sues the bad doctors. Yeah. She someone told me that like the statute of limitations might be up, but even so, like nobody seems like they want to touch it at all.
If anything, she could make a statement.
She's made a lot of statements.
There's been lots of people who have brought lawsuits out just to make a statement. And then even though they know they can't win it, they just bring it out to make a statement and say, I was wronged. Somebody needs to be responsible for this.
Well, she never does the reasonable thing, does she?
No.
Keep on truthin'. Thank you, Carla Bergeron.
Thank you.
Like Tom Bergeron?
I was just thinking.
Thank you so much. You really don't have to do all of that.
Yeah, thank
1970.
you,
We
Mr. Millennial.
appreciate you.
I'm calling you Mr. Millennial because I know your first name for real, and so that's way safer.
Yeah, we always call millennial.
Yep.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
B McKenna 2024, welcome into the weeds.
Thank you.
Amanda McGee, I think because of the 1Q2 1.1 and her microcephaly with the charity donations, the H4H house was because of them being from Hurricane Katrina.
Well, actually, I think the house in Aurora was for Hurricane Katrina, but I think the Habitat for Humanity house was just because they qualified for legal or not legal for that property. I mean, you have to have certain qualifications.
Yeah.
So financially and stuff like that. But yeah, she got it for being poor, I guess, in a sense. I don't know.
Yeah. Tay Swifty fan 13. Hell yes. Dee Dee said hugs and love as much as Gypsy said, I love and worship and adore your ass.
Yeah, Dee Dee was really nice in these messages, and we haven't even gotten into any of those
like
yet.
Like her messages to Rod and
to
stuff
Rod
like that.
and to Christy and to her family. Yeah.
That'll be a good one. To
Vanity and Darkness.
Time.
I like that name too.
Plus, I think next time we're gonna have somebody on here that we're gonna want to go over a lot of the fine details with. So, Malika, I'm so sorry, Malika. Super sticker. Thank you so much.
I'm not even gonna try it.
Well, it's also so hard because with all the
@,
with all that, well, with the @ and then like usernames will normally be like a couple things put together. But
thank you very much.
Thank you
for joining us into the weeds.
We really appreciate every one of you. None of this is ever needed, but we just want to make sure that we shout you guys out because we really love and appreciate you. Maria McCauley, $2. Thank you so much. It looks like there's something there, but I can't really tell if you said something. Thank you so much. And welcome, Clara Power.
My eyes are starting to get watery.
I can
GRB GRB, we know you're creeping.
From that New England girl.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, she seems to watch. It doesn't matter if you have 100 or 100,000 people on there.
I know I didn't have time when you guys were kids. Holy
No, I was a pain.
Especially her.
I was a pain in the butt. This thing right here.
That ruled our lives for years.
I was so scared of ET that we couldn't.
Abnormal.
I mean, like every day I was having a panic attack about ET.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Anyway, thank you so much, Cherokee girl. We always love seeing you in here.
And I'm glad that you finally got your battery for your phone and you're doing well. And I'm still looking into that stuff for you.
Did we ever get a picture of her in her t-shirt?
We did not.
Come on, Cherokee girl. I know you're listening. Clara Power, member for 6 months. Thank you. 6 months. Dang.
Wow.
You've been with us from longer than we've even been doing some of this real important stuff recently. I know a lot of you guys are super new. So,
well, at least she knows, what she gets when she comes into our lives.
She knows this is a podcast for cognitive therapy. And even though she is the intended cognitive therapy needer, you can hear the way that I talk. Clearly, I need to learn how to do the dang thing again. So, Biddy1 became a YouTube member.
Thank you.
Yep.
Cinetaz
65. Thank you. Mozzie AJ. Thank you.
Thank you, Mozzie.
Welcome, Robin Mitchell and Angelina Smith.
Wow. Well, thank you guys. Thank you everybody for being here. I know you could be doing something way different. Hey, Anarchy Faye. I haven't seen you in forever either. I thank you for just being here because you could be anywhere else. And I kind of checked out of this all of these documents and everything this week because the stuff that we found out and everything like that, it's just so disgusting. And like, I never thought that I would ever talk about this kind of stuff. When I started talking about Gypsy, like I said, it was in prayer at first. And then I was like, oh, something's up with that crazy girl. But, I never thought it would get us here. So I don't know. It's been interesting to figure out all this and still stay sane and normal, I guess.
Yeah, no.
Well, I'm not normal, but
we'll never be normal or sane, but we're trying our best here. So thank you guys all for coming along tonight. We really appreciate you. We've had a good live. Sorry we wanted to hop off a little early. Like I said, I want to sit back, turn on my projector, eat some food, snuggle my puppy.
Yeah.
Watch Sister Wives.
Mm-hmm. So we hope that everybody has an amazing night, that you're blessed, and that you please go out and do something to change the world for the better. So have a good night, everybody. Oh.
And our email is
intotheweeds@mbradio.us.
So if anyone needs anything, that's how to get a hold of us. So
be blessed. Have a wonderful evening.
Have a lovely night.
Life is like a duck. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. Here at Military Broadcast Radio, we're teaming up with our friends at Die Tired, the veteran-friendly music band spreading strength, resilience, and mental health awareness, one shirt at a time.
And check this out. Their brand new shirts feature broadcast beaker right on the breast pocket. A reminder that you can weather the storm, and you're never alone.
Shirts are only $25, and proceeds support giving veterans a voice. MBR's mission to teach veterans how to podcast and videocast. Because when our vets are talking, they're not overthinking. They're not second-guessing. Together, we stop the 22 stigma. Grab your shirt today at mbradio.us and hit the shop. Or go directly to toramerch.printavo.com/merch/dietiredband. That's toramerch.printavo.com/merch/dietiredband.
Suit up. Stand strong.
Remember, we're unduckable together.
You're built tougher than the storm.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Military Broadcast Radio. As we wrap up today's show, we want to remind you that the podcast of today's episode will be available right after we go off the air. So if you missed any part of the show or want to listen again, be sure to check it out. And remember, we're here to support and honor our veterans. Your stories and experiences matter, and we are committed to giving you a platform to share them. That's right. We're here to give our veterans a voice. So don't forget to catch the podcast and stay connected with us. Giving our veterans a voice.